with Phil stumbling drunkenly out of his bed, preparing in his head all the things he's wanted to be said. 90 minutes for Phil to fill with so much time to kill, he promised chill, but all he does instead is beg and shill. The stream's online and straight away begins to whine, but all is fine as long as chat's benign and doesn't step out of line. His content's sound mature for all to enjoy, like fresh manure, but I feel sure he ran should have feel so insecure. The money earned from yesterday was withdrawn and long gone, as fellow spending impulse is always set to stay on. As supports us also slow and stays so low and fails to grow, you never know the show may turn into an easy bingo. We're thick for across the board, we charge the war because the score can't be ignored, just how much DSP makes us all feel so bored. To help us fight or sleep and try to keep alert to watch it creep, we play bingo while Phil will bitch on why his sheep are also cheap. While DSP is chasing green, we're seeing green across our screen as Phil's routine predictability rivals our soul machineers. Norton, burping, leaning, ban, it matters not if Andrew fanners chatters can't see if others make him feel less of a man. Takes a drink and slaps his leg before launching into a bike, pretending there for bills when truth is there to buy a wrestling JPEG. Talks about his shitty life of clawless cat and fatty wife and all his strife while forgetting that tits done well and they were right. With drama he will react, but as an actor it's a fact as he rehearsed to be exact in how he felt he was attacked. Pre-stream's nearly over and a win is in sight, with little white despite Phil's delight that tits were not light. We'll say alright, it is okay, and now it's time for Phil to play, but first he'll say that tits will help from being off the other day, and with those words we win again. It's never if but always when the game is won, and thanks to that we made it to the very end. Hey guys, King Jad here, and welcome back finally to DSP Bingo for what is today, Sunday, the 13th of July 2025. I've not had a proper DSP Bingo since the goddamn 4th of July, God bless America and all that fucking crap. And a lot has happened since the 4th of July, just to put it mildly. A lot has happened, and a lot of things that have happened we're kind of in the dark about because Phil Burnell refuses to tell anyone exactly why the fuck he pissed off for a week. But yeah, Phil returned on Saturday, you know, to streaming and all that shit. And yeah, I mean, and as well as I could have streamed, actually, I had a chance to stream on Saturday, but it's one of those kind of situations where it's like, you know what, Saturday was a fucking rough day for me. Like, I was out and about during the fucking day, I was actually not feeling well at all, being out in that heat. Fair. It wouldn't hit 31 fucking degrees. Now I'm like just fucking dying. I'm like fucking thank God, and you know I'm getting, you know, this fucking, like I was on a train and I had air conditioning and I didn't want to leave the fucking train. I got to my stop and I seriously fucking thought about just staying in the fucking train because it was nice and cool. Like, nah, I mean, this is my stop, I've got to fucking go to, yeah, bastard. But aye, so yeah, I mean, if I go home yesterday, you know what I mean, I got home for you know, I ran about dinner time, my time, so Phil wasn't live yet when I got home. I was like, nah, fuck it, you know, like, we'll just, I'll just kind of chill, whatever, you know what I mean, we'll just do whatever, you know. But aye, people have been, so yeah, so Phil, oh god, where do you start with this? People want to see my DSP license. Feast your eyes. I am a DSP gaming licensed detractor. The badge is right there, pride of place, right dead center, at the bottom of the screen there. I have that badge, you know, I am a licensed detractor. I have you, so there you fucking go. I can do this shit, you know what I mean? I can get away with this fucking shit, you know what I mean? It's alright. I have permission, you know? I have my badge right fucking there. So there we go. Good stuff indeed. Jesus Christ. Fuck me, man. So there we go. If you want to see the badge, there we fucking go. For people who are members of the channel, I made a brand new video today. Is this one here? DSP's latest legal threats make no sense. So this is a video for members only for now, but it will go live tomorrow, Monday, at 12 PM UK time. So, like another, well, you know, 15 hours from now, 16 hours, wait, is it, you know, 17. It's 7 PM right now, so yeah, like 17 hours from now, it'll go live for everyone. But if you're a member, you can watch this right now. And I can kind of show Phil's kind of bizarre fucking ranting and raving from yesterday. And speaking of yesterday, you know, we have a couple of videos to go through about yesterday's antics, and also I'll have, you know, this is the Snort Banal compilation is kind of ready to go, as you can see. Before that, I kind of thought, the fuck in or fuck the fuck off. Well, thank you very much for Cameron Dutchman for popping the 8-month bingo Barry membership message saying been a while, big ups fellow license havers. Exactly, there we fucking go, you know what I mean? We've all got a fucking license. The video I made basically just fucking, you know, I'm just debunking Phil's bizarre fucking logic and narrative I used DSP's logic against him in saying that we don't need his permission because we already have his permission, and he gave us his permission. And in Phil's head, using his own logic and rationale, if you give permission one time ever, that counts forever. It doesn't matter if you say no millions of times afterwards. If you say yes one time ever around Phil Burnell, he will hold you to account for that one time you said yes and ignore all the millions of times you say no afterwards.
Come the fuck in or fuck the fuck off.
Thank you very much to Dark Side Ranter for putting a 6 month bingo Barry membership message saying feels good to be back with my fellow bingo baddies. It does feel good to be back, doesn't it? It was kind of weird not having bingo content, but at the same time it was kind of like nice in a sense, you know, it was a good little detox of sorts. Yeah, but yeah, as I said, Phil came back, he was live yesterday. Instead of like showing you all the tweets, you know, of like, usually I pull up a bunch of tweets that I like, you know, and I show you all my like tweets. I'm just on Dashfire's page. But this is the real Dashfire. I want to show you the kind of fucking chain of like insanity that happened for people who are watching live DSP. You know, Phil's back, he's as retarded as ever, you know. Times he's documenting everything detractors do and say. All this fucking bizarre shit. Oh god. Oh god, what's this?
Suffer Jad Suffer tipped £1.
Oh no.
The king has summoned you to pay that license fee. Or get felted. In all seriousness, I think he's going to use one of his parents' will money to try to sue you guys into oblivion. He slipped and almost said, in Connecticut.
I mean, it's pretty obvious. So Phil was a bit... So Phil didn't tell everyone, so people who are not aware, Phil didn't tell everyone what he was doing yesterday. Okay, like he refused to elaborate on the situation. And he blames us for that. Apparently it hurts him if he fucking tells us, you know, what he's fucking doing. But there's a couple of things that we know. Phil confirmed a few things, okay? First of all, Phil confirmed he was not home for several days. That he was away somewhere. The second thing is that Phil alluded to him experiencing something which was emotionally terrible for him. Like, actually, let me try and find the exact wording. Like, I actually fucking had a few quotes, you know, that Phil, you know, used. So, what was the kind of wording he used? So, here we go here, I found a couple here. What it said here? Where is it? Hold on. I'm just, wait, hold on, two things.
Oh my god, what's up?
That didn't sound fucking right, that sounded fucking broken. Let me see if that plays normally.
Oh my god, what's up?
Yeah. Sometimes it happens. I had Discord open at a time, you know what I mean? So if I have something like Discord open at a time and then OBS is trying to play an animation or whatever, it'll fucking come through like fucking bizarre. Thank you, Twilight Media Court, for a super chat. $2 super chat. It says, got my tea and spoons ready. DSP is extra toxic joy. Aye, you got tea ready. Hold on, which is fucking tea?
Tea.
Excellent stuff. And where's your fucking spoons? There you fucking go. Got your tea and spoons right. Fucking there. Good stuff indeed. And well, if I can get Discord. Where the fuck were these fucking quotes? I had a few quotes that I found. And so he said, he said, good to be back home on stream was one of his quotes, which kind of, you know, confirms that he was away somewhere. Okay? And what else did they say after that, you know? Where's the fucking next quote I found? Where is it? Here it is. I'll scroll down some more. The darkest, most emotionally wrenching times of my life. Yeah, there you go. That was Phil's wording exactly. The darkest, most emotionally wrenching times of my life. That was the words that Phil used to describe what his experience. The week he was not doing, you know, he was making no content, and he was away from home, you know, and he's not telling anyone what happened because apparently it's going to get used against him or whatever. But it's just, you know, so a lot of people think his mum died. I'm actually thinking if it's anyone that died, it's his dad. Because, I mean, here's my logic here. Somebody at one point in time, and it's probably going to be in this compilation here, you know, at some point during the podcast, it's not a podcast and all, somebody said that Phil's head is shaped very oddly. You know, just a random fucking, you know, detractor meme thing, you know what I mean? His head is, you know, and Phil came back with a strange rebuttal and said, well, your head is shaped oddly because your mom probably dropped you in it several times when you were a baby. if Phil's mother had just passed away, would he really be making yo mama jokes? I don't, you know, it's just a strange thing. I cannot think that Phil Burnell would be the type of person to make yo mama jokes right after his fucking mum dies. I just don't see it personally happening, you know? But so I'm inclined to think that it's his father. That makes me think it's his father that passed away. You know? Jasper's fine, we know that much. Jasper's okay. Because Phil was talking about how he can't get a leather chair because, like, Jasper or something. Things like that, you know? So yeah, it's just, yeah, guys, let's just watch this compilation from Snort Burnell, and you guys can see for yourself. But yeah, it was a bizarre fucking day yesterday, fucking just like watching this shit, you know. Here's Snort Burnell's compilation.
Gnosis, he mind and brainwashes his viewers into contributing. Make a contribution tonight. Here we go. You ready? Woo! Woo! Okay, I'm indoctrinated. Sounds good. And it's the power of cultish groupthink mentality. I'm a cult leader. I think the pignosis works.
I received a generous $50 contribution.
Yeah, long story short, by the way. So let's quickly summarise Phil's financial stuff, okay? Just a very quick summary, okay? Phil had a 2-day weekend instead of a 1-day weekend, so usually he would stream on Sundays. He didn't do it last Sunday because he had an extra day off. So Phil went from Saturday the 5th of July, all the way to Friday, the 11th of July, without making money whatsoever. And in that time gap, you'd expect Phil to make between $1,000 and $1,500 in support for the missed streams. And so he returned yesterday, probably full of expectation and hope that he would be given thousands of dollars because, yeah, if Phil's back, you know, he's back, guys, after all, you know, being so quiet and away for so long. And I believe he was expecting and hoping for thousands of dollars. He got $500. He got $500 for his triumphant return yesterday. And then in a night stream, he only got 90. So, yeah. He was hoping for, like, you know, I think 1,900 odd to do DSP tries it straight away and the right then and there that day. And yeah, he only got 500 in a day stream and 90 in the night stream. So the goal was missed on the night stream, hilariously. So yeah, I don't know why I felt expected. He generally thought he was going to give him like fucking thousands. I don't know, it's a bit bizarre. Anyway, I just want to let you guys know, in case you guys weren't aware of his financials from yesterday on a rare Saturday Phil stream. Day stream 500, night stream 90. But there's a lot, obviously there's a lot more unanswered questions when it comes to Phil's absence, but I'll address that later.
No. What's going on over on Kit? Spike Vincent's there. What's going on, man? We got a bunch of thumbs down. Already people are complaining. I've been back for 12 minutes. 12 minutes, and people are already complaining on Kick.
Who fucking
How about
cares?
this? How about you kiss my fucking ass and stop being whiny bitches like you are? Even more offensive. I'd insult even more people. And just sit back and shut the fuck up because you're on my stream, bitches. And I'm back, and I'm in large, and I'm in charge, and you can fucking deal with it.
I'm in large, and I'm in charge. Bizarre quotes from Phil, but there you go.
You can shut those thumbs down, and you can go like this, right up your fucking rectum. That's how much I care about you. All right.
So I'm thinking Phil's addressing detractors there, you know what I mean? I just love this. Phil is trying to imply he doesn't really care what detractors are all fucking saying and doing, where he doesn't pay attention to it. It's all white noise to him. 75% of this podcast, not a podcast, was about us. Phil can fucking sit there and complain and bitch and whine and moan and say, oh, these guys have no content about me. Well, no shit, Sherlock. That being said, it's a channel about DSP. This channel here is primarily a channel about DSP. DSP Tries It Mamology is a channel about DSP. fucking Broside Phil with a channel about fucking DSP. The list goes on and on. Doody and Snort Burnell and you name it. Just name any. Detractor channels, shockingly enough, are about making content about DSP. Which is why the content on those channels are about DSP. So when DSP is not there, then yes, of course, there's going to be a distinct lack of content to a certain degree because live DSP is no longer right there to be talked about. And Phil makes his point again and again, like it's a slam dunk, like he owns the content. Well, the content, the channels are primarily about him doing shit, you know. But then again, so while Phil is saying that we have no content about him, which is, you know, certainly, you know, it's a point, of course, you know what I mean. There is obviously, to a certain degree, like there was no bingo, for example, about DSP because it relies on live DSP content. You know, channels like that being said, obviously will be perfectly fine for a good while because they're very creative, you know what I mean. They're also happy to fucking bring up, you know, certain, you know, bring on guests, whatever. They're happy to go back in time as well and, you know, talk about this and that, however. They can fucking do that shit easily, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? And they've got the audience for it as well, and all that crap, you know what I mean? But now, for channels like mine, obviously, who the live stuff is all about fucking focusing on live DSP, then, you know, so it's going to be impacted to a certain degree there. But as I'm saying though, Phil's claiming that there is a reliance on on him to do content. Well, no fucking shit, they're detractor channels. But in turn, he's also relying on detractors to create this content he's making here. Because 75% of his fucking fake podcast was about us. Honestly, fuck, he couldn't fucking stop going on and on and on about it. He could not fucking shut the fuck up about talking about detractors and trolls and all that crap. It was like fucking non-stop. He is running a channel which is meant to be about gaming. And yet the main focus of him, his triumphant return, his main focus and talking point was about me and you. Nothing to do, no real talking point about his community, you know what I mean? No talking point about him, it's all about, you know, his hatred towards me and you. And his sheer fucking anger and jealousy and fucking receiving because detractors fucking make money off of Phil.
Oh my god, he's drinking gin. Yes.
I got a $2 tip. Here's the first I've heard of any of this. Thoughts on Doody sending people to snap pictures of your porch and various packages. The man is 50. He's on vacation. And he spent the entire week obsessing over you while ignoring his family. Insane. I believe that latter half. The first half is not true. No one was here snapping pictures of.
I believe that latter half. The first half. Fuck off, Phil. Like there is no. So you choose to automatically believe something because it fits your own narrative and belief system, essentially. You know what I mean? So you see no evidence of things whatsoever, but you choose to fucking believe it because it's fucking convenient for you.
Of my porch. That did not happen. So don't believe everything you're told. This is just fucking nonsense. That never happened at all. But the second half.
I mean, according to Doody himself, that picture that he showed on his Twitter or whatever was taken multiple weeks ago, like fucking 3 weeks ago or some pish. So yeah, even though he shared that tweet a few days ago today, the picture itself was apparently weeks old. But yeah, I don't know, it's a fucking strange one, I know.
Half I would believe, but here's the thing, I wasn't here. We have been talking about this for a while, have we not? That this entire vortex around me is just that, around me and dependent upon me. And to what I'm being told and for what—
Oh, no fucking shit, Sherlock. Detractor content relies on Phil Burnell. It's like, I think most detractors would agree with that. Like, if Phil wasn't here today, there'd be no DSP Bingo. Would I still be a stream? Probably. I mean, I've done a few streams when Phil wasn't here anyway. And it's very easy to go back. I mean, you guys, there's definitely a lot of things we can fucking do to enjoy ourselves. There's like, I can make up bingo cards for some of his archived old streams that he has on his channel. It wouldn't be too hard to fucking make it work if I really wanted to. We would be fine. Put it that way.
But I'm understanding, alright? This week, because I was not here streaming and making content for them to steal, lie about, and regurgitate is toxic, they literally had nothing to do. And they were losing their fucking minds. Like, they were completely stir-crazy. They didn't know what to say, they had no original content. So they had to, like, really go out on a limb in order to try to find things to talk about. And essentially, their viewership was monstrously down. Some of them actually gave up and stopped making content for the time being. Like, they just had nothing to do because I was not here. And that's the point I've been making. That, in a court of law, is the evidence you need to prove that someone is a thief and breaking the law. because you understand that if they actually had content of their own, then they would have kept making it.
Why don't you back it up with a source?
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
But they didn't. They waited for me to come back to start stealing again. So in a court of law, I now have an actual week on record where their views are recorded, their content uploads behaviors recorded. I have everything I need. I'm good.
No, you're fucking not, though. Like, Phil, like, and like, I cannot speak for any other detractors, okay? If Phil Burnell had a, you know, this is also a hypothetical, I don't even think Phil knows that Bingo exists or whatever, but if Phil Burnell tried to fucking come after DSP Bingo, for example, well, number one, every stream is like, there's no monetization on my content. There's no ad revenue in the content, so I'm not making ad revenue money based off a DSP because ads are disabled on my content. So number one, Phil, that's a fucking bust right there for Phil. He loses out right there because he can't fucking just claim ad money that I fucking get because I don't get ad money. And number two, obviously any money I do get is it's because of you guys. Phil would have to try and prove in a court of law that if you guys weren't going to give money to me, you would have given it to him instead. Like, think about that. Phil would have to try and fucking prove without a shadow of a fucking doubt that any time you guys decide to give me fucking money, that it would have went to him instead. And there's no fucking way Phil will be able to fucking prove that. So yeah, Phil, whatever, Phil, you try and if Phil tries to fucking sue, he's got no fucking chance. No against me anyway. I'm pretty confident I'm crystal fucking clear, safe as hell from Phil fucking coming after me in some sort of legal fashion.
Oh my god.
Oh, and I will say one more thing before we move forward. As of today, officially, there are parties involved documenting all of that.
Oh my, oh you guess, so yeah. So if there is some sort of DSP dent in here who is documenting this live restream, please, take those notes back to your fucking, master that, they haven't like a leg to stand on when it comes to my shit, My bingo streams are transformative. I do a lot of pause and we fucking have a game of bingo, for fuck's sake, you know what I mean? Well, he's fucking, blethering pish.
Oh my dog, what's up?
So yeah, Phil's fucking made a big threat apart when there's like dents in every single, detractor restream now. I talk about how often they stream and all that shit. Get the fuck out of here. Thank you, Warren, for the 199 super chat. It says I wouldn't give enough him for a dime to save his life. Yeah, it's just fucking mental. It's fucking daft as hell. But yeah, apparently there's gonna be secret dents in every single restream now. For everywhere, you know what I mean? And they're gonna take notes of how often you stream and how much you're streaming and how much money you're making while streaming, whatever, and Phil's gonna take all these notes or whatever, and he's gonna come for us all and get all our fucking money.
Who's doing what, how often they're doing it, how much they're doing it, when they're doing it, what they're actually doing, like are you actually rebroadcasting me fully? Are you just clipping and editing and doing transformative work? All of that is being documented as of today, formally. I'm gonna have everything I need in the future, so if you're out there and you think you've had the gravy train all this time, and oh, it's all been free and clear, as of today, I'm giving you official notice publicly. I'm sure this will be clipped. Everything is now being documented for the future. So I hope that if you're someone who actually steals my content illegally and benefits from it financially, that you have like a backup. Because pretty soon, everything you're doing is going to either come to an end or be mine and I'm going to own it. Okay? If you pay for your house right now, your mortgage, with money that you make because you steal my content every day, well, pretty soon you're not going to have that money anymore. And in fact, all the money that you've made is going to be mine. You understand? So I'm just saying, now might be a good time to like go get a job and get some job applications out there. Maybe sing some fries or maybe Uber driver or something, something.
Hey, what would you fucking know about fucking job applications? Like, when's the last time you fucking saw a goddamn job application? It's been fucking like 2 decades or some pish, man. Get the fuck out of here. Like I said, I don't know the circumstances for every single other detractor. I have a fucking full-time job as it is. Mondays to Fridays, I work for a bank. Yeah, I'm one of those wanker banker style fucking people. I do apologise, but yeah, I have a full-time gig as it is. Honestly, the money I get here, honestly, as you guys know, the support I get, I give back to you guys. Like, we'll put it this way. So Phil Burnell has hurt Bingo by being absent this week. Because he was absent, there was less DSP Bingo, and because of that, the Bingo prize fund is, had a strong start, to say the least. It's been a slow week for the Bingo prize fund, undeniably, because of Phil's absence. But if it makes you guys feel any better, it also means I get less money, because also the bingo prize fund is essentially dependent on, like, also the more support I get, the better, the bigger that bingo prize fund grows, you know. So yeah, but at the same time though, it's not a necessity for me. It's not essential for me. I mean, also it helps, you know, for sure. You know, I fucking, it's easy to pay some bills, for example, but it's not a necessary thing for me, you know. So it's just, I don't know, it's just. But as I said though, I don't know the circumstances of other detractors out there. I mean, like, it's like, you know, I don't know. I assume fucking most of them work to some degree or whatever, and they're not just fucking relying on YouTube to fucking pay the bills from whatever. You know, that's just my own circumstance. So, Agent Double Soul says Double Soul says a lot of his income is based on playing a victim card to
Come the fuck in and fuck the fuck off.
Oh yeah, massively, yeah. It's all about fucking just try to you know, manipulate it, you know. Spin a sob story so the dent's fucking from tons of fucking money. Phil's going live, apparently. Thank you, Sonny, for popping your 21-month bingo buy membership message. Oh. What's Kyle Denson got to say?
Kyle Denson tipped £1. This is definitely your part-time job and you are definitely transformative, because when I first joined, I used to complain about all the pausing, but I understand because you give context, music, and a hilarious text-to-speech.
Thank you very much, Kyle. Like, I know some people fucking can't stand the pausing, and I get that. You know what I mean? Some people fucking rather, like, watch it all, you know, live, you know, I completely understand that. And that's why, look, I'm always encouraging you guys, you know what I mean? I am not the only fucking DSP restreamer in town. You know, Raw Phil, I use Raw Phil's fucking content, you know, and his footage to fucking do bingo. There's a perfect option right there.
Member bomb.
My biggest fans are idiots.
Oh shit, thank you to Sonny for gifting 10 members. That's very kind of neat. That's 2 more free spaces right there. So we had free spaces carried over already from previous streams. You know what I mean? 1 for Sonny gifting 5 members already. On I think it was on Monday or Tuesday. And we had 50 likes as well on that stream, which meant we got a free space for that as well. But now we have 2 more free spaces courtesy of Sonny. We're not going live yet, but we also, you know, we're going to fucking keep building up speed up, just not jazz, you know, just thought I'd show you the screen, just to talk about the point I was trying to make there. But thank you, Sonny, for giving 10 members, and congratulations to the following people for getting the membership. Congratulations to Rachie Cats, Infinite Beak, Mr. Extravagant, Miss Dark Fairy 13, Jay, Andrew, Bode, Shinu Payne, Psycho Reaper, and finally, Anubis. So there you go. If you got a membership, then make sure you thank Sonny for gifting you a membership, and of course, thank you, Sonny, for your member BAM and giving us 2 more free spaces for bingo. Very kindy indeed. So there we go. So let's get back to the Snort Bingo compilation. But yeah, as I was saying though, shit, what was I saying? But yeah, Kyle Denson, you know, thank you very much, Kyle, for a tip. And actually, hold on, I need to go back. I need to add this tip to bingo prize fund before I forget. 1, 2, 7, all that bingo prize fund got quite fucking large for a second there. But yeah, I understand completely, you know what I mean, if the pause annoys people, you know what I mean, and like, I know, I'm just trying to have some fun with Phil, you know what I mean, but I know what I do is definitely transformative, because I'm pausing a lot and I'm fucking ranting and raving a lot. We'll get derailed sometimes and fucking go on a little trip down here and there and all that jazz. But yeah, but there's tons of options as well, and I'm always encouraging people, you know what I mean, to fucking explore those options if they don't like what they're seeing here or here and here. You know, Raw Phil is one option. WPIG have been regularly doing restreams as well lately, you know what I mean? Broside Phil does as well sometimes, I know, and he's not alone to track the beam as well. Dark Days Mirror, you know what I mean? Well, Marked one as well, has been doing it a few times out as well. I've been noticing, you know what I mean? There's tons of options, you know? So yeah, but obviously, if people do enjoy, obviously, their time here, I'm very happy that you guys are enjoying yourselves, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, I just want people also to enjoy what they're seeing. If they're not enjoying what they're seeing, they don't have to fucking stay, of course. I mean, I'd encourage you to go somewhere where you're going to enjoy yourselves, you know, rather than just sit here in misery, you know. It's like, that's just fucking, I hate this Scottish bastard. I've got nowhere else. I don't know where else to go. You guys, there's plenty of options out there. But yeah, anyway, let's just keep enjoying the Snort Bingo's compilation, but we'll build up some nice speed up juice.
Like that. Now might be the time to dip your toe into the lake of something else, because the days of milk and honey for you are coming to an end. Everything is now being recorded, and you've gotten fair notice now. Just so you know. So anyone else from this moment on who continues to do that behavior, that illegal behavior, you already knew that this was happening. You have no one to blame but yourself. I've given you fair public notice. Fair enough? Okay.
Oh, DSP is an old grumpy man. This kind of attitude is why he'll never make it big and blah blah blah. Oh, look at him. He's such a toxic idiot.
If anyone does want to actually live rebroadcast me and does not want to actually suffer legal ramifications down the line, because if you don't get permission from me, you will, you can contact me and we can talk about it. Maybe we can work out a licensing fee where I say you can live rebroadcast me on a daily basis as long as there's a contribution or an agreement or something in place. Because if you're going to use my content live before I have a chance to even get it on the internet and monetize it, then I need to receive compensation for that. So if you're someone who regularly does that and you don't want to get sued into oblivion down the line, you should probably contact me now. And
So let's just remember Phil's main complaint here. He's basically complaining about ad revenue being stolen from him. The same ad revenue is the same ad revenue that Phil fucking mocks on a regular fucking basis because his videos don't get the fucking views these days to fucking generate that much money. Like, Phil makes a mockery of ad revenue, and most of Phil's income on YouTube is primarily from memberships and like contributions like super chats and all that shit as well. It's a live stream stuff that Phil makes the majority of his money on when it comes to his YouTube crap. Now, also, a channel his size, with a massive fucking catalogue of videos he's got on his channels, he's got 67,000+ videos on DSP Gaming alone, most of which are fucking monetized and has got ads on them. So of course he's going to make some money every fucking month based on residual income. But the problem for Phil, of course, is that he's not that fucking popular anymore, so he doesn't make that much money anyway. The views he gets on his fucking channels are fucking going down and more and more and more and more. That's just the fucking nature of the fucking beast of YouTube, I guess, you know, but yeah. But his main complaint here is that apparently he's struggling to fucking make money on his fucking upload of videos because detractors are getting the videos up first. Even though he complains that his own ad revenue is just garbage anyway and fucking doesn't, you know, prioritize it too much.
work something out, okay? If you don't, I'm gonna sue you into oblivion somewhere down the line and I'm gonna own everything that you own.
Mark my fucking words. I'm coming for you.
So here's the deal. This last week I wasn't here. It was probably one of the darkest, most emotionally wrenching times of my life. Okay? I had absolutely zero enjoyment. And, you know, that's that. Now,
see, this is why I think he was burying a fucking parent. I'm inclined to believe it was fucking as his father and not his mother, because like I don't know, it's just crazy to me. It's crazy to me to fucking make a yo mama joke.
Come the fuck in and fuck the fuck off.
If she had fucking died, you know what I'm saying? Thank you, Destroyer, for becoming a bingo baddie. Very kind of you indeed. Good stuff indeed. I'm trying to think actually, hold on, because obviously we had Camber Dutchman pop their membership message and then Darkside Ranter did it as well. And Sonny did it as well. And so yeah, if we get one more new or rejoining member pop in their message, we get another free space. We've had 4 so far, we're 1 away from our free space. Good stuff indeed. Excellent. Sonny says it's the 5th one, it's the 4th one. It's the 4th one that's popping a membership message. If that makes sense, you know, because
come the fuck in and fuck the fuck off.
I counted it was definitely 4th, but yeah, but now we're up to 6. So yeah, there we go. Thank you. Well, 2 seconds. Let us pop and then 2 seconds.
Come the fuck in and fuck the fuck off.
So first of all, thank you to Red Tag Mugiwara for popping their 5-month Bingo Barry membership message saying big ups everyone. So that's a free space right there. And then tackles over at the exact same time. It's 21 months with a thumbs up emoji there. Good stuff indeed. Phil and his big massive giant thumbs up next to his fucking awful wee face. So thank you very much. We got another free space for that. I'm going to add that right now before I forget. 1 more free space, courtesy of obviously the members popping their messages and all that stuff. So excellent stuff indeed. Thank you very much. Now let's crack on with the bingo. I don't want to get too far behind the live DSP, so let's enjoy the rest of this compilation. And then I've got another video actually lined up as well. Expandong made a video with Kino Casino on Darkside Phil's week long disappearance and live reaction to his return. So kind of curious to see how they reacted to that.
I'm well aware that so many people on the internet stalk me. And again, because the only reason they have content is because they steal mine. If I'm not here, they go crazy trying to stalk me and figure out what I've been up to and where I am and all of that. I am pleased to say, very pleased to say, they have absolutely no clue what I've been doing. Zero.
Fuck you. You're a liar.
Say, for example, I decided to tell you some information about what I've been up to. You know what would happen immediately? Oh, he's looking for a sob story so that people will come and support him because of this. What? He is a horrible person because he's using this as ammo to try to raise money. No, I'm not. Not at all. I'm not going to tell you a single thing about what happened because it has nothing to do with this at all. You know, you're coming here, you're hanging out with me, you're enjoying the content, support it by all means. And that's what people have been doing. That's what's actually angering people. That unlike previous where, you know, there was a few months there where I was getting tons of support because I was associated with another group. Well, I'm not associated with that group anymore, but I'm still making the same amount.
That's 100% a lie.
And that's
Oh my dog! What's up?
Thank you very much to Ira for a $2 super chat who says he finally opened a sandwich shop in Renton. Oh God almighty. Oh yeah, but before you even fucking get a fucking sandwich, he wants the money out front, you know, because Renton's been fucking slow. And then he'd quite like the customer to tell him how to make the sandwich because he doesn't understand what they're wanting exactly. You know? And then they're gonna have to wait several fucking days because he needs to fucking go out and get the ingredients for him. Because he wasn't prepared. So basically Phil's sandwich shop would basically just be for some sort of fucking empty store. Because Phil lacked the preparation for it and he wanted the money up front from customers to give him the money for the sandwiches so he can then fucking buy the cheapest possible ingredients to make those sandwiches. Basically, it's a fucking terrible business. You know, that'll be how Phil would operate a sandwich shop, for sure. You know, there's no fucking way. Like, nah. Even Subway would be better than that shit.
driving people nuts. They can't take that because, wait a minute, he's earning a good living on his own merits, but we were always of the impression, our narrative was always that he couldn't do that. So how is it possible, right? Because people actually like the content.
So just for full disclosure here, okay, and I know I'm pausing a lot here, but Phil, nobody's ever denied that you made a lot of fucking money. You have been making $100,000+ every year for the past like 15 years or so. Most detractors agree you make a good lot of money. Now, of course, the one thing that a lot of people were confused about for a while was, where does the money go? Because no matter how much you made, it never seemed to win off because you always had this fucking element of desperation about you. And of course, when the Black Weeks happened and WWE Champions thing got disclosed, we found out eventually where the fucking money went. So Phil has always been making enough money to get by, for most people anyway, but his own stupid spending habits was what always fucking seemed to prompt him having emergencies and megaphones and all that shit, and wearing the black shirt.
Because people like me. Unlike you. Because when I was gone, your content was dead. No one cared about you when I was gone because they're not watching for you. They're watching for me. Don't you get it, Leech? Don't you get it, Parasite? I'm the content. That's why I'm entitled to everything you get out of it. And I will have it someday.
The money is mine, and I want the money. If we hit the 60 goals on this stream, all right, which is still a long stream. We still have 3 more hours to go of gameplay on this stream. If we hit the 60 goals, we will do DSP Tries It Super Chicks on this stream right now, which would be amazing to come back and immediately hit the ground with tons of support and doing a DSP Tries It. That would be outstanding. I would love to do it, but yeah, we're a far ways off. We still have 5.5 goals to go to hit that. So we got
just bear that in mind. So he's currently sitting at 361 on this day stream. At this point in time, it's at $360. You know? And you will Jesus, man. All he was asking for was like, you know, $800+ to be given to him right then and there so he could stuff his face full of fast food. Can you imagine that? Phil wanted to stuff his face full of fucking like chicken, like fried chicken. So if you give him $800+ right then and there, he would get to fucking enjoy some fucking fried chicken. That's some expensive ass fucking chicken. Can you imagine that? You guys give me all this money in return, and I give you this, like, I'm gonna fucking eat this like $3 chicken.
Oh my dog! What's up?
Thank you very much to Astro for a $2 super chat. It says Super Chicks. I thought he was married, guys. Isn't that the name of the place? That's the name of the fucking chicken brand place, whatever, yeah. I've never heard of it personally, but I assume it's some sort of like localish brand or American brand. I've never heard of it. I don't think it's in the UK. I'm pretty sure it's not in the UK.
got a ways to go. Yeah, I'm going to shill a bit during my stream. I'm going to ask for contributions. I'm going to eBay. But that's because I'm bringing you content you like. I don't know what's going on. Chat on Kick is super quiet today. YouTube chat is talking more than Kick. Don't ask me why, but they are. What is this?
Now, for the record, if everyone was going to drop around $750 to make DSP Tries It happen today, you have to do it within the next 25 minutes. Because I need time to order and have it show up. So it has to be by around 3:30. So if anyone's just looking to have an extra $750 lying around and do like a 250 sub bomb or maybe a tip, you have to do it soon, all right? We can't keep us hanging here, all right? Anyways.
Because again, I wasn't doing any work-related stuff. I wasn't even in this room for like a week. There was, oh, I'll turn on the PCs, one of them will explode or something, you know, or crash or fuck up. But no, things went really smoothly. So thank you guys for a great return stream. You made me feel missed and welcome, and I appreciate that. So here's the deal. I'm going to upload, have dinner, and when I come back tonight on the late stream, 6:45 p.m. Pacific time to 7 p.m.-ish, it's going to be more CBS2, Capcom vs. SNK 2, old school fighting games. We didn't get to play them for the week. We didn't have Friday night fights. It's going to be Saturday night fights tonight. I think I'll stick on PC, and we'll see if we can find comp on PC. If we can't, we can always switch over to PlayStation 5. But let's see how it goes tonight. And if you're not interested in fighting games tomorrow,
Who fucking cares?
Podcast in the morning, Death Stranding 2 on the first stream, and then the late stream will be the return of Truck Sim. Immediately, as I sat down on the couch, I opened up my phone, all right, and I just went right to WWE Champion, my favorite pastime. And immediately, I took all the support that you guys gave me, and I just went on a pull frenzy. It was pull after pull after pull. There's still this back here, and it's still in the back of my neck, the back of my head, the back of my mind, and it's always telling me it's WWE Champions time. I love it. I love it.
Ah, we all fucking love it. Fantastic stuff indeed. Ah, Jesus Christ, great quality. Right. Expandong done this video as well about the Kino reacting to Filter Turn or whatever. So I'm kind of curious, as I said, to see how they reacted and what they had to fucking say about Phil's like grand return.
Look at this guy, Expand Dong.
Now, we got a lot of stuff today.
Where in the world is Philip Burnell?
Yeah, buddy.
It's been 7 days. It's been 10 years without Dark Side Phil. It's been decades without Dark Side Phil. Every single day that
I'm gonna speed this up because, you know, fuck it, time's like 40 minutes. No, hold on, let's just fucking speed this up to 1.5.
goes by without Dark Side Phil, I just feel like this existential dread and sadness. What am I gonna do with my life, man? I have nothing else to do but watch Phil 24/7, 365. I've been having to eat my 17 daily meals without Phil. You know, every time I eat, I have to put on Phil. What's Phil up to? You know, I might actually have to go outside now. Even when I would go outside, I would have Phil. Playing Phil was the one constant in the universe. The one constant in my life that Phil, he would always be streaming. He would always be begging, and he would always be sad and miserable and crotchety and angry. He was always there. You know, Darkseid Phil is like, you know how in Deadpool and Wolverine was like the one character who sustained the universe through his existence, and then without him, the timelines get all fucked up. This is what's happened. Without Phil, our timeline is doomed, and reality is going to start unraveling. And I really feel shit's been getting really goofy since Phil was gone. Like, I feel like time has sped up or something, and we're reaching like the singularity or whatever. Like the universe is going to start like...
It's kind of funny. You know what? Here's a really funny part about the Kino guys. Not just Kino, by the way. Not just Kino. Whether it's DSP Tries It with Emoji, whether it's Kino Casino, you know, whoever. A lot of these kind of big, prominent channels that sometimes cover Phil, you got to remember, to them, covering DSP is an actual side hustle to a main hustle on YouTube. Or Kick, in Kino's case, because they're banned on YouTube. But yeah, so like their main focus when they're creating content is not even DSP. Like, DSP Tries It Memology didn't have content every week because DSP wasn't here. He still has his own main channel. Memology has his own actual channel to run and maintain, which is free of DSP stuff, and he had plenty of content to focus on and create for that. Kino Casino, obviously, the same sort of kind of thing. They don't rely on DSP to make their content. They enjoy it, of course, you know what I mean, but it's a fucking little side thing. They have plenty of fucking lol cows to fucking talk about, because that's what they enjoy doing. They enjoy talking about fucking lol cows and all that shit. Not just Phil, but many of them. You know, so yeah. It's the same goes always over, you know, as others as well out there, you know what I mean? Their main focus, their main hustle is not DSP. In fact, even, hold on, 2 seconds, even, I think this is actually one of the tweets I did like, hold on. 2 seconds, what is it? Did I not like the tweets? Hold on, 2 seconds, where is he? 2 seconds, where is he? Shit. I think it was. I know I didn't fucking like the tweet. I thought I liked the tweets, but I guess I didn't like the tweet. So now I'm trying to remember who it was. Was it Bill Purnell? I think it was Bill Purnell. Maybe it wasn't. Somebody tweeted showing off their play buttons. And there was like multiples of them. Like, oh shit, who was it? I thought it was Bill Purnell, but maybe it wasn't. Maybe the tweet's gone now. It's possible if I can read a tweet, but somebody, I've seen a tweet on Twitter or X, whatever, of a detractor showing off. Like, it was like it was a crazy number of YouTube buttons. And it wasn't just like, there was like, it was a fucking diamond looking one, you know what I mean? Like, and it's on whatever, and there's ones like gold or they looked a lot fucking better than the one behind Phil. Like, if you go like fast forward, this one here, it looked a lot smarter than this one. It looked a lot smarter than this one, I'll fucking tell you that. You know, and he had multiple of them. He had multiple, and it was Bill Purnell. Chris Heisenberg says he saw it as well. Shit, it was gone now. Hold on. Where is it in? Does he have another channel or something? No, I can only assume he deleted the tweet for reasons. I can only assume. Maybe there's something in the tweet that was actually a bit too, I don't know. Who knows? All I know is it's fucking gone now, whatever, but yeah. That's what I'm saying though, like, a lot of people, Phil is not their be-all and end-all. Even on YouTube, it's not a be-all and end-all. Swallow from the future from Sonny, he's on a bit of food again. Oh, great. Well, I guess that'll help the big counter go up more and more. Yeah, Phil complained last night about losing momentum because the night stream only got $90, even though the day stream made $500.
Crunching back into itself, and we're going to end in a big crunch. We need Phil back.
Yeah.
What we didn't realize is the only thing keeping us from an existential doom was Phil streaming games and begging.
Don't worry. Duty apparently knows when he'll be back.
No, he doesn't, because he lied and said he'd be back today. So Duty's gay offs were for naught.
Here's a picture of his porch.
Here's this really creepy picture of his porch. I'm not going to explain how I got this picture of Phil's porch rummaging through his fucking mail, but I swear he'll be back Friday. Wrong! He's not back! And the gay op was for nothing.
I mean, Phil might have returned on Friday, but just not, you know, but not like fucking in time to the stream level. He might have actually came back on the Friday, but who knows? All I know is that Phil tweeted, you know, and he streamed on Saturday, fucking rarely. So did they actually react to, you know, did they react to DSP showing up? I'm not sure if they actually cover Phil being live at the time. You know, I don't know. We'll keep playing it for a wee bit more, and we'll see. And then I don't think we're gonna watch the whole thing here. We'll watch a wee bit more, and then we'll begin actual bingo.
The detractors are going fucking broke. Duty's like, bro, I have bills to pay. I need that money. I really, really do. I need that money, Phil. You gotta get back to work, dude. What am I gonna do?
He was 3 days. Phil's missing. And Duty posted a picture of his porch going, don't
like,
worry.
What are we gonna do now? You call
That's actually kind of funny.
you actually calling the police for a wellness check yet? It's like, what are we doing, man? Motherfucker hasn't even been gone a week yet. So this is desperate times. The fate of our universe and timeline depends on locating Phil and getting him back to playing Blueprints. What are we gonna do if we can't grift the same lame clip of Phil 6 times a fucking day? Darkside Phil totally loses it. Meanwhile, it's just Phil being like, oh, gee, I died in the game again. Oh, darn.
Oh, Mario Kart cheating.
The craziest meltdown of Phil ever. Whoa. You know, I'm gonna say we're like hyper, like just exaggerating everything. You look at some of these fucking headlines on the clips of Phil. You're like, well, this is pretty boring. It's like 30 minutes of a business meeting. Darkside Phil berates audience in insane meltdown.
Threatens to kill audience.
Threatens to end it all. Oh, I better click. Hold on, it's just the same boring 40 minutes of auditing the dents again.
You're right. All the titles are like,
oh fuck.
Phil abuses disabled man.
Yeah, Phil kicks homeless guy when he's down and shits in his mouth. Whoa. Phil swears allegiance to Adolf Hitler on screen. Whoa. I better. Phil said the N-word? Whoa.
The Adolf Hitler one is just him stretching to grab something. Whoa.
Whoa, he did the Roman salute, guys. Whoa. Let's go.
How many clips of him playing Mario Kart World could there be?
I don't know. I actually have to say that, like, this week, there's no doubt that Phil is winning because Phil actually left his house.
I mean, Phil's winning that. Not Phil. No. We won. We won. This is where I was saying, I don't agree with the Kino here. We fucking won. And we won by a fucking landslide. We got a fucking money detox of it. And Phil missed out on making thousands of dollars because he wasn't here to fucking grift his fucking dead heads as usual. We came out on top here, and Phil's triumphant return. But it may be a different situation if Phil managed to fucking finagle, like, you know, $2,000 yesterday. You know, nah. His big massive return after being away for so fucking long, whatever, and he only got like $500 from his dumbass dents.
So no matter what anybody wants to say, like, mission accomplished, or like slow clap, like the Wiserhood commercial, like Phil left his house. Who knows what he's doing? If it was a funeral, he actually went and visited his parents, or he did the honeymoon, or what. But he did manage to leave the snort fort. He managed to walk out of the Wakando and do something else and not stream video games poorly for an entire week.
Look, I know he's really shitty at games, right? But I love when someone clips him being hit by a blue shell. Like it's never happened.
It's so funny. And he's like, I was in first. The whole time, like, no, first place is the worst place to be in Mario Kart. And the fact that he still hasn't learned that, and he'll sub, I'm in first. Look, I'm in first. And it lasts like 12 seconds before he gets a blue shell. And then he just freaks the fuck out. And he's like cursing Nintendo. Like, how dare you make this a party game? And he's like, he recognizes, like, he's aware that it's a party game, but he's still seething as though it should have been a competitive game. Have you ever played Mario Kart before, sir?
Oh, dude.
Like, we know that he has.
Have you seen these guys who like found the fastest routes and like what they do in Mario Kart? They go off course and wall ride like things that aren't supposed to even be part of the track. And they're like,
see, why can't Phil do that?
Yeah, exactly. Check your Twitter DMs when you have a chance. Feature show about Ricada. Okay, I'll check it out. To be fair, thank you so much. But yeah, Phil's gone. Everything's melting down.
The whole world's falling apart. There's a detractor civil war. There's blood in the fucking streets. The Duty Mafia took a hit out on Liar Renton, and they fucking did a drive-by on his Twitter account, leaving him nasty comments
all
with
Renton
racial.
Went was, should we be taking photos outside his house?
And the resounding answer was yes!
Yes!
It was like J. Jonah Jameson demanding pictures of Spider-Man. I want pictures of DSP, damn it! Where are those pictures of Phil in his house?
J. Jonah Jameson.
Like, you know, it's like, I don't know, guys. Like, maybe we should calm the fuck down. He's a public menace, damn it! He's begging online. We can't allow this. We have to go through his garbage. Like, what are we doing? There's gonna be a fucking video of Duty sorting through his garbage, finding fucking dildos and shit that Phil fucks himself up the ass with.
Like the idea where they're like, he begs, horrible, he's fucking his audience. He leaves for 3 days. Where are you?
Yeah, where is he? Where is he?
I mean, not all detractors, of course, are doing that. You know, I mean, it's we were enjoying a fucking little mini break from it. Whatever. We tried to fucking Phil in wrestling games. He died in Wrestling Empire. He died in Hard Time 3. Although Phil has finally found his place within the wrestling gaming scene. Phil seems to be doing quite well in the Wrestling Revolution 2D game. He got signed by a major promotion, and then they forced him to dye his hair blonde straight away. But yeah, because he has no creative control. But yeah, we had a good time. We had a good little detox from Phil, not straight. I mean, and we just kind of, you know, change things up. You know, and I said, it is not impossible. It would be very easy for us to fucking take Phil's older content, older streams archived on his own channel and other places, and do bingo from that. That's like if Phil was like gone for a very prolonged period of time, we definitely have that upper sleeves as a potential option. But now we just fucking enjoyed ourselves. You know what I mean? We just shot a shit. The one bummer for me personally, you know, and this is just me being a greedy bastard here, you know. Remember, next month, at the end of August, I'm away on vacation. So I was hoping to like be a begging piece of shit for the month of July and get as much drinking money as possible. And Phil being away for a week fucking scuppered those plans, you know what I mean, and really slow things down after the bastard. So yeah, that's me though, being selfish as fuck, you know what I mean, because I need that fucking drinking money. How do I do to drink my drinks?
Pigler, come back! You can blame it all on me. Like these motherfuckers ask every day for Phil to die and for him to stop streaming and get a fucking job. And for all we know, he may have just said, you know what? You guys are right. Went into Best Buy, put in his application, give them.
And that, to me, that is still fucking crazy. So Duty is actually on holiday. Like, Duty wasn't fucking like in renting, whatever. So, hey, so Duty didn't take that picture. It was sent to him apparently, and it was sent to him weeks ago. That, yeah, I don't know the full more story, but yeah. It was a kind of strange tweet though in the first place, in my opinion, and it's yeah. But Duty's on holiday, and yet he's still making daily videos. I don't know. You will. I'm telling you, fuckers now. You are not getting DSP Bingo when I'm on vacation next month. You know, I'm on vacation. DSP Bingo will be away for a week. He'll be on hiatus for a fucking week. I'm going to enjoy my fucking vacation to its fucking fullest. I'm not going to think about work. I'm not going to think about DSP. And I'm not even going to think about you bastards. No offense, but I'm on vacation. I'm going to just chill, unwind, enjoy the sun, the sea, the sand, the sangria. And, I forgot. Yeah. To me, it's crazy that fucking Duty's actually on vacation and he's fucking making detractor content. To me, that's fucking bizarre. You know? That's just, but yeah, I mean, if he's happy, you know, if that's what he wants to fucking do, fair play, you know. Each to their own, I guess. But to me, it'd be like, you know, it's just, I don't know. I wouldn't expect any detractor to kind of do that unless it's like, see, so Broside Phil took his. He was able to stream from Belgium, but he was there not on vacation, but because of work. I remember, you know what I mean? And that's kind of understandable, you know what I mean? It's like, he's got a lot of downtime, you know what I mean? If you're there, if you're ever going away and work sometimes, you do have a lot of downtime sometimes in between, especially if it's not a very exciting place you've got to go on a work trip, you know? So it's like, oh, well, shit, what am I going to do? You know, I was like, oh, there you go. If I can just, you know, I got my laptop here, so fuck it, I'll do a wee stream, just catch up with people. Aye, but each to their own though. Anyway, guys, I think I'm going to just leave it off there, you know what I mean? There's also more to the video, but fuck it. I think it's time. I think it is time to get started on bingo. And of course, for us to play bingo today, we need a bingo number in the chat to pick our bingo card. So, the fifth number in the chat that I see, the number I use for today's bingo card. So whoever is fifth with the numbers. So we had, here we go.
Oh my god, what's up?
I'll address that submission in a second, but first of all, the numbers. First number is Cyrus Dutchman saying 4, Bjorn was second with 8, Pure Monarch was third with 69, nice number. Fourth was Guybrush Streetwood with 57, and fifth was Darkside Ranter with 662. There we go, 662 is the bingo number we have for today's show. There we have it typed in. We need Phil to say and do the following for today's show. And before I go through that, of course, thank you, Moki, for the £2 super chat who says, "Feck you to your numpty." Oh, that's... Well, because I'm not going to fucking do bingo while I'm on vacation. I mean, no offense, you know what I mean? But I'm just fucking... I'm just... If I want to think of anything other than just fucking just, you know, enjoying what the glorious Canary Islands have to offer me. That's just my thinking, though. That's just the way I'm built. But yeah. I might try and do a scheduled video while I'm away. Just, you know, I have something prepared to automatically upload, you know, before I go. I'll have to wait and see if I can get something done with that, but there you go.
Come the fuck in and fuck the fuck off.
Oh, thank you very much to Fear Monarch for becoming a bingo baddie. Very kind of you indeed, so good stuff indeed. Fear Monarch becoming a bingo baddie. So yeah. 3 more either new or rejoining members, we get another free space because of members. That's either for new ones or people just pop in a membership message, so 3 more of that. We're good in that regard. Moki says Dwayne Keen is a second thought. I would give a fuck if I had any left to give.
Come the fuck in and fuck the fuck off.
I have no fucks to give, Moki. I'm so sorry. But I will say, it's still well over a month away until the vacation, so we're miles away from that. Thank you to Guybrush Streetwood for popping a 9-month bingo Barry membership message as well. Good stuff indeed. It means we're 2 more away from a free space in that regard. Anyway, we need Phil to say and do the following for today's bingo card. We need Phil to say help, literally, chill, fuck, and interactive. The second was Phil saying okay, something style. Him saying Twitter X or being on Twitter X. Him saying business and hate to say. The third row is Phil making that annoying T sound.
T. Him
explaining something, him saying DSP tries it, him pointing at the camera, and him saying positive. The fourth row is Phil saying would argue, him messing about with RGBs, him saying you guys, reality, and react. The fifth and final row is Phil giving someone a good old-fashioned leaning manual ban, him saying now, him flailing his arms, him saying excited, and finally him being all toxic. Very strong bingo card. That is like the strongest bingo card I've seen in at least a week. In at least a week. I cannot think of... I can't think in the last few days I've ever seen a stronger bingo card, but there you go. Thank you very much for helping us get this bingo card all sorted. So excellent stuff indeed. And of course we're starting today with 5 free spaces right from the get-go. Thanks to you guys and your support, and obviously for liking the stream as well. Remember, there's a variety of ways you can get free spaces to help us on our way to a full house bingo card. For example, if Phil burps, snorts or sips 10 times before he starts recording for a shady gameplay, that gives us a free space. For every 6 minutes and 40 seconds that Phil begs, that also gives us a free space. For every 5 new or rejoining members we have to the bingo streams, that also gives us free space. And finally, in my opinion, the best way for us to get free spaces, 50 likes, 1 free space, 75 likes, 2 free spaces, and if we manage to get 100 likes before we finish playing bingo, not only is that 3 free spaces, but you guys also get to enjoy the Bubbles animation made by the supremely talented Pixar Animations to celebrate the 100 likes on the stream. Also, if Jade shows up and Phil says hi to Jade, we get a free space for that as well. So you guys are in full control of some of the ways we can get free spaces, but the rest of the ways are controlled by Phil and his bizarre body functions, as well as him begging like the little bitch that he is. I think I've covered all the bases. But the only thing left for me to do really is just to have Phil explain some more things about how marbles work.
Well, hello everyone, Phil Burnell here, letting you know about King Jad's Bingo and Marbles gameplay on YouTube. Now, you need to leave a post in the community tab to enter, and that's it. A lucky winner will be picked by playing Marbles at the end of the month. It is just that easy, any mouth-drooling idiot can do it.
Thanks, Phil, you bug-eyed piece of shit for pig-splaining it us all for understand. Excellent stuff. Actually, before we even begin, let's update and refresh the kick banned list. Has Phil banned anyone today? He has. He's actually just banned somebody today. There we go, the very top one. He banned them like a couple minutes ago. I guess we'll count it right now. We're going to because we have confirmation right now that Phil has banned somebody today.
Burger.
So there we go. We got ticked off straight away. We got one ticked off immediately. Excellent stuff indeed. And of course, there's one more thing left to do before we start playing bingo, and that is for us to press the random Scottish soundboard button to send us off into battle once more. What will we fucking hear? Will it be fucking Moki? Will it be an angry Scottish Peter Capaldi? Will it be Ewan McGregor? Will it be a bunch of fucking dafties from Chewing the Fat? Let's hear.
Get screwed.
I can guess that was Moki then, so there you go. Moki's maniacal laugh is what leads us into playing DSP Bingo for today, so good luck everybody. Here we fucking go.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the show. Today, the goal is to get back to some level of normalcy. After last week, me not being here unexpectedly, and then yesterday we had to basically play catch up and get back into the swing of things. Today, I just want it to be a nice, full, normal day. On today's show, we don't have any particular topics to really discuss, besides maybe summarizing a little bit of what happened during the July 4th marathon. And I know you'll be like, that was like a week and a half ago. Yeah, but I haven't even had a chance to really talk about it, because I wasn't here. But outside of that, this is going to be a much more laid-back, chill show. A lot of interaction with the live audience, and if we don't have a lot to talk about, then today could be the day when we have a short podcast and maybe do a little bit more gameplay. Particularly today will be Death Stranding 2 that we're jumping back into. So, sit back and relax. It's time to get back to normalcy here on the Level 1 Podcast.
Who fucking cares? Oh, short intro today, an unexpectedly short intro from Phil. A lot of things ticked off already right from the get-go.
Forgot I played the shorter intro. What is up, everyone? Welcome to the show. Today is Sunday, the 13th of July, 2025. I'm DSP. This is the Level 1 Podcast here on DSP Gaming. I hope you're all doing well.
Wait. Didn't Phil just say interactive in the intro? Am I crazy, or did Phil say interactive during the intro? Because that's on the board today. Ah, shit. I feel like I need to rewind to just get fuck. Oh, balls. Hang on. I need to confirm this. Did Phil say interactive?
Is to get back to some level of normalcy. After last week, me not being here unexpectedly, and yesterday we had basically play catch up and get back into the swing of things. Today, I just want it to be a nice, full, normal day. On today's show, we don't have any particular topics to really discuss, besides maybe summarizing a little bit of what happened during the July 4th marathon. And I know you'll be like, that was like a week and a half ago. Yeah, but I haven't even had a chance to really talk about it, because I wasn't here. But outside of that, This is going to be a much more laid-back, chill show. A lot of interaction with the live audience.
Interaction with the live audience. That's why I was fucking confused. Interaction. Interactive interaction. Same thing. Jenky should get ticked off. Interactive interaction. Is it the same thing? Is it close enough? Is not the same thing? Nah, people are saying ignore it. Okay, no worries. Alright, I'll ignore it. Okay. Let's get on with the show.
I played the shorter intro. What is up, everyone? Welcome to the show. Today is Sunday, the 13th of July, 2025. I'm DSP. This is the Level 1 podcast here on DSP Gaming.
Oh, shit. So Navy said it's not the same thing, but everyone else is saying yes, it's the same thing. Oh, fuck. I don't know. Hold on. Hang on. Give me a fucking second here. Let me consult Google. Interaction, reciprocal, action or influence, interactive, of two people or things influencing each other. I mean, it's practically the same thing. Hang on, is interactive, and shit, what the fuck? Oh, for God's sake. What's the fucking interaction and interactive? Hang on. The AI has come up with an answer, alright? In case you guys are curious, this is the AI's answer, okay? So hold on. I've asked the AI, is it the same thing? While both interactive and interaction relate to the reciprocal action or communication, they are not exactly the same. Interactive is an adjective describing something that allows for back and forth communication or action, while interaction is a noun describing the act of communicating. So it's not the same thing. It is not the same thing, according to the AI overview on Google. We need Phil to say interactive. Fuck it, that's it. There's nothing we can do. You know, bugged interactive mechanics. Because Phil didn't say interactive. It is what it is. There we go. Right, we don't count it for now, but hopefully I'll say it very soon.
I hope you're all doing well. And like I said, I hope you're ready to just chill and relax, because this is not going to be a podcast that has a ton of hot topics or important things to discuss. More, I would just like to briefly talk about how that July 4th Indivestance Day marathon went, hit upon all the things that we did during it and what that means for the future, and the future marathons that are going to be coming, because we already had a couple good ideas. So we could start planning already for next month. But outside of that, I just want to kind of hang out. I want to have a more of a laid-back session. Yesterday was drama with me returning after being away for a week, and now I just want to get back into the normal swing of things, okay? So, welcome, everyone, to the show. I hope I find you all in good spirits, and if not, then hopefully today, the chill vibes of the podcast will allow you to get into them, and whatever's bothering you, hopefully won't bother you so much.
Was that a camera point?
Okay. So, welcome, everyone, to the show. I hope I find you all in good spirits.
Yeah, it feels like that's enough to count as a camera point. No, actually, he didn't actually point at the camera. He wagged his finger at it, but didn't actually point at the camera. Like, he never actually pointed at the fucking camera. He just wagged his finger at it. The point of his finger does not meet the camera. I don't think I can't count that. I mean, don't you dare take that away. He's not pointing at the camera. He's not actually pointed at the camera. The whole point of camera point is him pointing directly at the fucking camera when he's trying to like imply you could have got me killed, that kind of thing. That right there was not him pointing at the camera. Like, at what point here does Phil's finger point at the fucking camera? He wags a finger towards it, but he's not pointing at the camera. He's like, I can't count it. I'm not trying to screw it. This is not a camera point. You get what I'm saying? Like, he's close. It's very fucking close. But that's like we know we will know when he's pointing at the camera, and that's not a fucking camera point.
Spirits, and if not, then hopefully today the chill vibes of the podcast will allow you to get into them, and whatever's bothering you, hopefully won't bother you so much by the end. I'm doing pretty good. It's very hot here in Washington State right now. We are within a big summertime heat wave, and the thing is, we don't know if this heat wave will last the whole summer or if it's only for like a week. We have weird weather out here. Sometimes we'll have oddball, really hot days, and then it'll go back to being cool. So we're not sure what's going to happen. My air conditioning has been absolutely pumping nonstop, and most likely will be at least for the next week, without any reprieve. If you're having summertime where you are, well, I wish you the best. I hope that you stay cool.
Oh God. Hold on.
Will be at least for the next week, without any reprieve. If you're
So technically, is this a camera point? He's technically pointing with his whole entire fucking hand. I don't know. Oh, apparently we have 61 likes. That's a free space as well. So there we go. We got our 50 likes. Fantastic. Oh, for God's sake. Like, I don't know if... Jesus, man. I feel like if I refuse this as a fucking camera point, then Moki's gonna fucking, like, you know, try and just, like, fucking wheel themselves up to fucking, like, fucking Scotland again and just bash my head in with a fucking iron brew bottle. Fine, we'll count it. We'll count it. I don't know if I can get Moki fucking battering me. There. They count it. There you go.
Having summertime where you are, well, I wish you the best. I hope that you stay cool. But the summertime vibes, for sure, are around here. And what a weird summer, because for the first time in a long time, it's a very busy gaming summer, right? We've got multiple new releases on the horizon. I'm already juggling a whole bunch of games. Because I'm a PC gamer now, we now have a whole world of games that normally I wouldn't have been able to play that I'm playing, like American Truck Sim and Minecraft with mods. So it's been a pretty good run so far in the early summer. But now as we're going to start to head into kind of midsummer-ish and, you know, late July, first half of August, there's going to be a lot more going on. There's a lot of games coming out. So I'm excited for it, and I hope that all of you are too. Okay, now before we get to all of that, I would like to briefly talk a little bit about Independence Day, how it went, and what it means for the future. For those who don't remember, okay, just about a little over a week ago was July 4th, or American Independence Day.
I'm coming for you.
And during that event, I did a marathon called Independence Day, where I drank a lot. Holy crap, did I drink a lot that day. I cleaned out my closet, or at least I attempted to. I got pretty far, but I didn't finish. And in addition to that, one of the major focuses of that day was to retire the vests and hats that I used to wear on stream. For those who don't remember, way back in the day, I say way back in the day, it was 5 years ago, I was wearing these vests on stream and hats as tiered rewards for when people supported my content. And so let's say I hit $50, I'd put a pull for a hat, and I put on a hat. $100, I put on a vest. And it worked for many years, actually. And then last year, basically just kind of got played out and boring. And I said, you know, I don't really want to do it anymore. I've grown up. I'm going to start wearing better clothes. The streams are going to look better because
I'm growing up. Hold the fuck on. Hold the fuck on. I'm growing up. I can't fucking wear vests and hats anymore. I'm 40 years old. I finally grown up. What the fuck? I've grown up. What? And there's the reality of the situation right there from Call Me Astro. You mean LTG made fun of you? Exactly. Well, Phil Tomato is in his 40s to feel grown up because he stopped fucking wearing hats and vests. Aye, I'm wearing big boy shirts now. The fuck, man? I need to hear that again.
$100, I put on a vest. And it worked for many years, actually. And then last year, basically just kind of got played out and boring. And I said, you know, I don't really want to do it anymore. I've grown up. I'm going to start wearing better clothes. The streams are going to look better because now I've upgraded equipment. I don't need to do these gimmicks anymore. People should be tuning in and enjoying the content for what it is and supporting it if they like it, not to see me toss on a stupid clownish outfit, right? And so, as of last year, I stopped wearing them, all right? But the purpose of this marathon was to bring these things back out of retirement for one day only. And every time that I hit a milestone of support of $50, I would either put on a hat or a vest. In truth, it was really well received. People loved the event. They loved voting all day long for all the various different hats and vests. We actually got through all of the vests. I think I had 10 vests. Yeah, so I went through all of the vests, almost all of the hats. There was a few exceptions. Like I didn't wear the Sonic hat. I didn't wear the Ryu headband. I think there was maybe like one other. But for the most part, we got through almost all of the hats as well. So this was awesome. And officially, they're retired. What that means is I put them into a storage container. They are in the closet, and I'm not going to be using those except for very special events. Like, let's say, for example, it's premiere day of a new Sonic game. Okay, maybe if we hit the support goal, I'll put on the Sonic hat, right? Something like that. But I am not going to be having those as a regular part of my content again. Maybe once in a while, because you guys really seem to like the event. Maybe every summer, we could do Independence Day Marathon on or around July 4th. And if you like it, we could do it differently. Like, this year, we did a closet clean out, right? Maybe next year, we could do an actual themed marathon of games. Maybe I could play as Guile in a bunch of fighting games, or maybe we could do other kind of like a theme thing. You know, what do you think about it? Call of Duty, right? I don't know.
Oh god. What's you got to say now?
Beefy bitch cat tipped £1. Huff huff puff puff. I was considering visiting the UK, but I feel mocked by the burp name of one of the 4 regions. Also another turn off is the fact that I have to carry pounds to get around, to which I have plenty.
Oh my god. Yeah, so yeah, one of the countries in the UK, of course, if you're not aware, Wales. Yes. I have to carry pounds to get around, to which I have plenty. Oh yeah, can't be the richest fucking person in the land if fucking... If only a plane could carry... Now, obviously, I'm joking obviously about this, but it makes you think. Now, thank you for the tip, by the way, very fucking funny. That made me fucking laugh like crazy. Phil's whole fucking story about being away for a week. Back to that. Was Kat with him? You imagine she must have fucking been with him. So that means that she was able to, on very short notice, apply for leave from work for a whole week. To be with Phil. Because according to Phil, obviously the house, he wasn't home. But mind you, he never said that the house was empty. Just that he was gone. Phil wasn't home. Was Kat home? She must have been home because obviously they couldn't have left Jasper on their own either. So yeah, it makes you fucking think, of course. That's what I'm saying. Phil had to go by himself. Probably back home to Connecticut, but not confirmed. Probably to fucking bury a parent, but not confirmed. Well, Kat stayed home and looked after Jasper and kept working, I guess, and played Skyrim and all that shit. So yeah. So your Kat must have fucking stayed home. When you think about it, there's no other explanation. I was trying to think, for her anyway, how could she have got time off to fucking help through Phyllis and then nothing. She didn't. She had to stay put. Can you imagine if she changed the locks where he was going? That would have been fucking hilarious.
I could play as Guile in a bunch of fighting games, or maybe we could do other kind of like a themed thing. What to think about it? Maybe Call of Duty, right? I don't know. So we'll talk about it, but obviously that's a whole year away. But the event went well, and I'm thinking that because it went so well, maybe it could be an annual thing that we do, much like we do the annual Halloween marathon or the annual Christmas marathon. Okay? I'd love your feedback. I didn't get any because I wasn't around. I'm absolutely sure that you guys probably left comments on the videos, and you probably would have told me what you thought about the marathon if I had been here to get your feedback, but I wasn't. I was gone for a week. So I hope that it went well. For those of you who were here, what did you think of the marathon? I'm curious what people have to say in the chat. Did you guys like it? By the way, what's going on, Chris? Good morning. Stevester, how you doing? How's everyone this morning? Don't worry, Stevester. I'm going to shout you out. He did a contribution right at the top of the show, but I did my little intro here first. Marathon was great. I didn't like it. I thought it was boring. I prefer gameplay. Well, the good news is, real life loser, you can have gameplay. What you do is you go and you buy your own video game console or PC, and you can play games on it yourself. Isn't that exciting?
Jesus Christ, what's the point of asking for feedback to a fucking event if you're not going to fucking like the feedback? He's saying he would have preferred to see you play gameplay during a fucking special event. Imagine going to DSP Gaming's channel and expecting to see gameplay. How entitled of you? How entitled of that individual to go to DSP Gaming and expect to see gameplay being played? Hold on. That was toxic as all hell.
Burger.
That was toxic.
5 in a row. That's concerning.
That was super fucking toxic. Let's hear that again. I said, like, he's asking for feedback for how the marathon went. And as soon as an answer comes he doesn't like, he's got to shit all over it. And it wasn't even an unreasonable fucking thing to say. Some people prefer gameplay fucking streams over the fucking just chilling streams or close it cleaners, yeah. Because what's more exciting, watching a fucking streamer play a video game or watching them do a chore and cleaning their fucking room?
Marathon was great. I didn't like it. I thought it was boring. I prefer gameplay. Well, the good news is, real life loser, you can have gameplay. What you do is you go and you buy your own video game console or PC, and you can play games on it yourself. Isn't that exciting? That's right. You don't have to sit around and wait for me to do it. You can do it at your own home. Dark side.
All right, for full disclosure, that was a definite camera point there.
You don't have to sit around and wait for me to do it.
We haven't ticked off already because obviously, Moki's going to kill me. But there we go. That is an absolute definite slam dunk guaranteed camera point. So, we're definitely, hold on.
Burger.
There you go. Definitely confirmed now.
You can do it at your own home. Darkside Davin says it was nostalgic going through the vest. See, that's cool, because here's the thing. I've been doing this now for almost 18 years. We're about to hit the 18-year anniversary of me being a content creator this fall, okay? And out of the 18 years, 4 of them, I was wearing hats and vests. So less than a quarter, okay? So for you guys, you're like, wow, it's so nostalgic because Phil was doing it for so long. And for me, it's like, it was like quick. No lie, it felt like I was only doing it for a little bit. And then people brought it up, they're like, you realize you've been doing this for 4 years, right? I was like, holy shit, I've been wearing vests and hats for 4 years? Like, geez, it certainly didn't feel like that. And so now I'm happy that things are better, the set's better, the quality is better, I got better equipment, better clothes, everything's better, right? So that's excellent that there's been upgrades. But you're right, it's kind of nostalgic for those who maybe were around during that time frame and were watching constantly, and you're like, wow, now it's not part of the rotation anymore. No, but things change for the better. They do, they change for the better. We've got silly celebrations when I hit goals now. We've got cool tiered rewards of DSP Tries It, which we'll talk about in a moment. We got all this good stuff going on. We don't need to put on a silly hat or a vest. And also, let's be honest, I don't care about the stupid streamers over on Twitch who are taking their clothes off, jumping in jello-filled hot tubs and riding all over their hands while riding a pickle rick. That's what I was kind of making fun of 5 years ago when I started doing the vests and the hats. But now the joke kind of wore out because no one really cares about that shit anymore, right? So, there you go. So thank you to everyone who attended, everyone who hung out, supported, was a part of that Indivestance Day fun. And I'm sorry that I wasn't here to come back and kind of talk about it after the fact. I know after a big marathon, a lot of people you're on a high. You're like, wow, this is excellent. Let's come back and let's chill and talk about what we just did. And you guys didn't have opportunity to do that. And I am sorry about that, okay? So, excuse me. My allergies persist, and they're going to be pretty bad for the summer, I get the feeling. All right, so good stuff. And man, let me tell you, that day, amazing support. And that's great because I felt like I bounced back. You know, the last 2 marathons, we had a marathon of the premiere of the Switch 2, which was okay, but not great. And then we had a marathon that was just like a viewer's choice. That didn't go very well. So overall, my last...
No, Phil, you don't get to fucking... No. Don't you fucking dare try and fucking... The viewer's choice performed better than his fucking Switch 2 marathon. So remember, the first marathon that happened was a viewer's choice. And Phil got like fucking 560 bucks or something. It was something like that, anyway. The viewer's choice marathon made Phil more money compared to his own idea of a marathon for the Switch 2. Because he was furious when that fucking viewer's choice thing happened. He was pissed off that he only got a certain amount of my fucking money. He's like, I'm not going to let you fuckers derail my fucking marathons and fucking, you know, sabotage my fucking content. I am deciding the fucking next marathon. My decision for next marathon is playing the Switch 2. And it made less money for him. It flopped to him compared to the viewer's choice, essentially. You know? But Phil's trying to fucking word it in a way where a viewer's choice done fucking worse for him. Because heaven fucking forbid that Phil fucking takes responsibility and accountability for his choice of marathon doing worse than the viewer's choice fucking shit was.
Couple marathons were kind of flops. This one did well. This one people really enjoyed. They showed up. The viewers were high all day. You know, great attendance on the stream. Engagement and support were all exceptionally good. That's why we propelled ourselves. What were we at? Like 53, 54 goals? No, like 44 goals. And then we hit the goal and we actually did DSP Tries It, the Grillo's Pickles menu from Sonic, all in that same day. It was crazy. I wasn't expecting that, but it was excellent that it turned out that way. And I want to say thank you to everyone who was a part of that. Now,
and a quick reminder, everyone, how that fucking happened. Remember, Kat was meant to make him something to eat, apparently. And she ended up fucking... It was a slow cooker meal. I didn't think it was possible to fuck up a slow cooker meal. You fucking just put the shit in there, and you let it cook by itself for hours and hours and hours. And then eventually it's fucking ready. But Kat somehow fucking found a way, apparently, to ruin a fucking slow cooker meal, and so Phil had no choice but to beg his audience to give him hundreds of dollars so he could eat dinner that day. That's how DSP Tries happened. DSP Tries It happened because Phil begged his audience to fucking feed him that day. Because Kat's planned meal was a flop.
what's the next marathon? Well, here's the thing. We've already talked, and we figured out a couple of really good ideas, okay? So idea number 1 is the continuation of the very first marathon that I did this year. If you remember, very early in 2025, we did the Rageathon combined with the Mega Man Marathon.
Who
We couldn't decide between the two. So we fused the two together into one event called the Mega Man Rageathon. During that event, I played the classic Mega Man games, Mega Man 1, 2, and 3, on this Mega Man Legacy Collection on PC, but I was inebriated. You guys were supporting me so much that I was taking shots trying to play these very difficult classic platformers, and man, they whooped my ass. I'm not going to exaggerate, and I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Man, I was basically sucking really bad. It took me like almost 2 hours to beat Mega Man 1, which is a short game, but it's actually a very challenging game, okay? So, it was a very fun event. By the end of that event, I had beaten Mega Man 1, 2, and 3, okay? I absolutely want to do part 2 of that marathon, because in that very same Legacy Collection, there's Mega Man 4, 5, and 6. To be honest with you guys, I've played Mega Man 4. I owned it. Mega Man 5, I think I rented. I don't even know if I ever played Mega Man 6, but I think I did a Mega Man marathon like 15 years ago, and so I think I played them all once during that event. So what I'd like to do is do part 2 of the Mega Man Rageathon, where we will have Booze and me inebriated trying to play classic Mega Man 4, 5, and 6 within that marathon. I don't know if I'll be able to pull it off, because each Mega Man game actually got longer the further that you went. Mega Man 4, Dr. Wily is not even the villain. Were you aware of that? That's right. It's a different person.
Who
so,
fucking cares?
yeah, I'm excited. I want to do that at some point, either August or September. I think that would be a great idea for a marathon. Now, the other marathon that we had the idea for is the Worst Games Marathon, meaning we purposefully select 5 or 6 bad games that we will play during a marathon setting. We already have a couple of them. We have Bad Rats, and we have Big Rigs Over-the-Road Racing. All right, and infamously, Big Rigs is one of the worst games ever made. All right, even the Angry Video Game Nerd covered it back in the day. And this Bad Rats, I don't know much about it, but people had actually recommended that I check it out like a few marathons ago, so I got it, but I never played it. All right, so it's a couple of interesting games that I can check out. Now, there's some other horrible games, I'm sure, as well. Someone just said, what about that Gollum game from a couple years ago? It's probably like $5. And that would be a good suggestion. Play it, and if you're passing through platforms and just dying nonstop, that could be funny. So I think what we should do is brainstorm some of the worst games ever. Now that I have a gaming PC, I pretty much have access to any game, right? So we could just get together a big list, a laundry list of bad games. And maybe what we could do is have like 15 games, and then that day we do some polling, and you guys vote for what games that I'll actually play during that marathon event. That could be fun. So that could be the next 2 marathons. We could have the Mega Man Rageathon Part 2, the conclusion, and then we could do the Worst Games Ever Marathon, okay? There was a bad King Kong game that Game Ranks dunks on. Oh, yeah? So you guys would know better than me. You guys would definitely know better than me. So yeah, let's do it. Let's talk about it. Let's start brainstorming. And the question is, what do you want to see first? Would you like the Mega Man Range-a-thon, or would you like this Bad Games Marathon? I'm down for either. I think either one is a fine idea. And we're going to get to both anyway. Keep in mind, when we hit October, that's the Halloween Marathon, where we do horror games and other things. I dress up in a Halloween costume and all of that, okay? Cool. All right, let's go ahead and change this back. There we go. The actual podcast animations. Okay, before we continue on, I have some shout-outs to do. Let's get started. First of all, Stevester with our first contribution today, $5, and he says, laughing out loud, Shepherd on the floor, boom, headshot. And that's classic, right? It's classic music that I still play to this day. That's like over 15 years old. I'm happy to have that kind of a legacy. That's what to draw upon. I still have my modern content. It's pretty cool. Thank you, Stevester. They did a second $5 super chat. Cool, Phil. I played Mega Man a while ago as a kid. Yeah, you know, I played them when I was a kid. And then I played them again over the years, like emulated. And then I played them a million years ago, early on in my YouTube career. I remember I did this during this
interesting number, but it's not on the board, sadly. Sorry, Steve.
Summer, like a Mega Man marathon. So this would be neat to finish up the second half of the original Mega Man games from NES.
Who fucking cares?
Cyber Elk, cheers to you. He has a 7-month notification for being a member here on the channel. He says, Phil, good to see you're back in full force. Thank you so very much. Cyber Elk, I appreciate that. Someone is asking, did anyone make new music for you recently? Yeah, did you hear the intro? Here it is.
Who fucking cares?
So yeah, someone has made new music for me recently. Okay, let's see here.
That's not really someone making music for you. That's just like, I mean, I wouldn't count that. I don't know. I wouldn't count that as, yeah, I don't know. Oh hell, I'm sorry. Steve's actually in the chat. Some of your day's ruined because Phil said no. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Shit. I'll tell you what. If it says million 5 more times, we get a free space. That's the first million today. That's the first million today. If Phil says it 5 more times, we'll get a free space and I'll play it for you.
Oh crap. So, my laptop, please bear with me today. If I have a few minor technical hiccups. My
Wait. Did I mishear that? Hold on.
Oh, my laptop, please bear with me today.
Let me go with normal speed here.
If I have a few minor technical hiccups.
Kick-ups. A few minor technical kick-ups. Well, okay. Don't know how you fuck up that word, but you found a way.
Laptop, please bear with me today. If I have a few minor technical hiccups. My laptop did a Windows update overnight, which it changed all my windows, and they're all the wrong shape and everything. It's annoying. Okay. All right. That's good there. And there we go. Okay. Guitar Player 1939 is here this morning. 49 months as a member. One of the longest running members on this very channel. Looking forward to more Truck Sim tonight. Me too. Tonight will be a nice, chill, interactive Truck Sim stream. You know what, Guitar Player? I'm glad you said that. I have to remember, during the break, I have to put more seltzers in my fridge. I think right now I don't have any in there, or I have like one. So I have to put a couple in there. Shoot, I do, so that they're cold for that stream. Okay. Yeah, so, all right, very briefly, since Guitar Player brought it up, all right? Basically, here's today's schedule. It's all laid-back stuff. We got a laid-back podcast, and I might not even do a full-length podcast because I don't have much to talk about. Then it's Death Stranding 2, and we all know the gameplay loop of that game, right? There's not much to it. It's kind of tedious, and, you know, we just had taken over a base where now we have a giant vehicle. We're going to drive to the next area of the game and see what's next because I don't know what's next. And then tonight, it's Truck Sim. I don't know where we'll be driving. Maybe we'll ask because I have all these new states unlocked from the expansions I bought during the Steam Summer Sale. Last time we did Texas. I don't know if you want to do Texas more or if you want to go to a different state. I'm okay with it, whatever. So it's going to be a nice, chill vibe, some brews, or I guess, do you call it an alcoholic seltzer a brew? I guess not. You brew beer. You don't brew seltzer, right? I don't know what you're supposed to call them. We're going to knock back some seltzies. We're going to knock some seltzies back. And it should be a nice interactive time on the late stream tonight. Chill vibes and lots of fun conversation. Good stuff. Okay, so now, as we begin getting into the new stuff for today, I just want to draw your attention to the bottom of the screen. Goals hit 55 of 60. Yesterday, we hit not 1, not 2, but 3 support goals for my return stream. So we went from 52 all the way up to 55. We're halfway to DSP Tries It Super Chicks. If you don't know what that is, I'll show you again. It is a new chain restaurant that just opened up in this area, okay? It is chicken sandwiches, salads. They also have sides such as, well, there's a chicken tender that's absolutely sopped in sauce. Look at that. They have that. That is the frozen custard with toppings, okay? That's a chicken cordon bleu sandwich. Look at the ham on that sucker. So they got really good stuff, and I'm very excited to try it. We got to hit some goals. We got a ways to go because we're halfway to the goal. I hit the wrong button. There we go. So please support the streams. The sooner the better. We hit 3 goals on yesterday's first stream, and then last night during the stream of CVS 2, we didn't hit the goal. What happened? Well, I think it's a combination of factors. I think it's number one. Basically, number one, I always play fighting games on Friday nights. I was gone for a week, and then I crammed in fighting games on a Saturday night because I was really craving them, right? So we didn't have all of the crowd. I did notice there was less people on stream than usually would be there for like Friday night fights. There was support, and it wasn't bad. It was like $90, but we didn't hit the goal. All right, now here's the thing. I want to get that momentum back. I want to hit that ground running. We had an outstanding first stream, and then we didn't hit the goal the second stream. Let's hit that goal today on this very stream. Let's hit it tonight on the Truck Sim stream. Let's keep that rolling in the right direction. If we hit goals every stream, do the math. 2 today, 2 tomorrow, first stream Tuesday, we can do DSP Tries It Super Chicks on Tuesday, which I want to do. That's my goal, is to do it after Tuesday's daytime stream, which would actually be the return of GTA 4 again. Okay, so I would love to do GTA 4 and then jump right into DSP Tries It Super Chicks. Now, if we get more support, if we get more than one goal on a stream, then we can do it even earlier. Maybe we can do it as early as tomorrow, all right? But let's see how things go. I'm excited. I hope that you guys will join me for all these fun streams coming up this week. It should be a good time. Notably, you might say, well, what are the streams this week? Let's take a very quick look at that.
Who
Here we are.
fucking cares?
So we've got the Level 1 podcast, Death Stranding 2, and American Truck Sim today. Tomorrow we have a podcast, plus the final ever stream of Blueprints. We're going to try to complete the throne room puzzle. It might take the whole stream. No matter what, it's the end of the game. Because we now played Blueprints for something like 70 hours. That's enough. It's a great game, don't get me wrong, but man, it's basically worn out its welcome as a stream game. So we're going to do our final stream of that. Minecraft Chill on Monday night. Tuesday, we're not doing a podcast. We're going to go straight into GTA 4 with mods. Now, if we hit the goals, we're going to do DSP Tries It one of these days, okay? And then Tuesday night, the return of Mario Kart World Knockout Tour multiplayer. Wednesday, we'll have a return podcast with Death Stranding 2, and then either Truck Sim again, a second dose, or we'll do something different. We'll see how it goes. Thursday is the big day. No podcast on this Thursday because it's the premiere of Donkey Kong Bonanza, the actual first real full game for Switch 2, because I hate to say it, Mario Kart World was not a full game, even though they charged $80. It was pretty much of a ripoff.
Wait, guys, for the days that Phil has no podcast, so Tuesday and Thursday, okay, we'll do 3x3 bingo cards. Because Phil's still going to do some sort of little mini show before the gameplay. Phil is not one to go directly into fucking gameplay. He's no built like that. So Tuesday and Thursday we'll have a 3x3 bingo card. It'll probably be a shorter show, but yeah, bingo will still happen.
But I'm excited. Donkey Kong Bonanza looks amazing. I spelled it wrong, by the way. It's not Bonanza, it's Bonanza. I spelled it completely differently in 2 different spots there on the schedule. I'll have to fix that tonight. So it looks like it's kind of similar. It's from the makers of Mario Odyssey, which I absolutely loved. It was my game of the year 2017. Could a Donkey Kong game actually be my game of the year?
Who fucking cares?
We'll have to see. It's a possibility, all right? So that's all day Thursday. So we've got a very exciting week coming up. Hope that you guys will join me for all of the festivities and the fun. Okay, more shout-outs. We've got Ralph, who first did a $2 super sticker. So thank you to Ralph for that. But then Ralph did a $10 super chat to become the top super chatter of the day. So let's get that up on the leaderboard. And he says, DSP's career is about to turn 18, so we should have a legal age marathon. There you go, a legal age.
There's something kind of ironic about Derek being banned from Phil's content before it turned legal age. Like Phil's channel, Phil's legacy was too old to Derek to keep supported anymore. He was there during the fucking days where, you know, when his channel was in its prime for Derek. But Derek was most happy about Phil's content and streams back when it was quite young. But then the channel got too old for Derek's taste, you know what I mean? So, fuck. Yeah, he got banished.
To stream marathon. There you go. Very nice. Thank you.
We are doing well for free spaces. We have got another free space right fucking there because Phil took a sip. That's a 10 count on the sips and burps and snorts and all that shit. So yeah, we are doing very well for free spaces. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We are 3 away from a full house as things stand.
Ralph, appreciate that. Got a $5 super chat from It's Simply Eddie. In the future, would you be interested in playing GTA Vice City next gen mod? Of course. Eventually, that would be nice to maybe do that. I don't know the viability of that. You know, we had just played the GTA trilogy when they came out with their own remastered edition, what was it, like 3 years ago? And of course it was awful, everyone knows that, but I'd already just recently played those games. GTA 4 I hadn't played in over 6 years, so it made sense if I was going to do a GTA now to build up to GTA 6, it would be 4, and it looks amazing with mods, does it not? So good stuff there. But I would consider replaying it with mods, absolutely I would. Okay.
Well, that reminds me, I fucking found it. Remember guys, I think the last stream I tried to find a video and I couldn't fucking find it, and annoyed me. Yeah, I found it. Hold on, I need to find this again, hold on. I need to find this again, but it's fucking worth it for me. It's worth it. Hold on. Where's my... Hang on. I need 2 seconds. Bear with me here. It'll be worth it, kind of. I made a video ages ago. But it was a good fucking video, even by my standards. Hold on. I'll just fucking scroll down and find it. Yeah, there it is. I found the bastard. I found you, you bastard. Here we go. This video is just it's a short video, 43 seconds long. It's just simply called What a Difference a Month Makes.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time ever, since I become a full-time streamer on YouTube, we have 1,000 viewers on the stream, ladies and gentlemen. 1,000 viewers. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome home. Welcome back. Welcome home.
1 month later.
I don't give a fuck about being good at Forza Horizon 5 Racing Online. Why would I give two shits about that? I'm here to have a chill time and have fun with the game, you know? Okay. Alright, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, that's it. I'm going to upload this right now to DSP Gaming. Thanks for those who did chill and support the streams of this game.
What the fuck is that?
Bruh. Yeah. So, I just can't afford it, yeah. I tried to find it last time, couldn't fucking find it, but yeah, Phil went from fucking, like, he fought, because I'm saying, he played, it was a remastered trilogy that he played anyway, and then it got him 1,000 people. It was like, GTA brings the butts to seats, guys, welcome back, welcome home, 1,000+ people watch me live on YouTube, welcome back, welcome home, and a month later, Phil, like, oh, just on a really bad stream, welcome back, $9 support.
I received a $4.20 tip from Mork Z. Remember to give it to a try. The Academy mode in Truck Sim, please. And he says this 100 character limit sucks. I wonder why people are saying there's a 100 character limit on tips. Did they just recently change something through PayPal? Because I don't remember them having that previous. People used to send me ginormous messages and tips. Maybe it's been changed. Because PayPal does change things from time to time. Thank you, Mork. Well, Academy mode, I'm not sure. You're saying basically it's like training, right? Training how to drive.
Is that true? I had no idea. You think for Phil that'd be a good thing because he's always complaining about people fucking giving him like massive fucking paragraphs of like, you know, messages for like a fucking like $1 tip. Like here's 80 cents, Phil. Let me fucking give you this massive fucking like book and his tip message. He hates that.
The thing is, I don't think that that's what people are really tuning in for me to do. They're tuning in to chill with me while I'm doing an activity, but also while we're kind of interacting and chatting. And I think people are looking forward to that, being that I've been away for over a week, and now I'll give them the opportunity to have that tonight. But maybe I'll look into it eventually.
Oh, were you away for a week, Phil? That's news to me. I didn't know Phil was away for a whole week. Did you guys know that Phil was away for a week? I wonder why Phil was away for a week.
See, Academy mode. Thank you for the tip, by the way. That's our first tip of the day from Work Z. Thank you. Okay, let's see here. Real life loser wants to know if I'll do any more content with Ethan Ralph. Well, literally since I did Smart Guys with Ethan Ralph, I think I've spoken to the man twice. And once I think it was like, I'm trying to remember. I know that I did contact him like maybe a month after WrestleMania. And I said, just so you know, I haven't spoken with you because I'm not doing wrestling anymore. That's what we were in contact about, you know. Yeah, I hope that I wish you well or whatever. And he responded, he was like, yeah, I wish you well too. And that was it. Like, I don't think we have any common ground. He's not a gamer. Right? I'm not into drugs.
No fucking shit, Sherlock. The one thing you had in common was the two you have something against Kino Casino. That was literally the only thing going. Yeah. Anyone else could have fucking told you. Everyone questioned the point of it. You doing like content together was essentially to try and dunk on the Kino Casino, and nobody fucking really cared. You know? And lo and behold, it fucking just withered away into fucking nothingness. You know, it's, oh, I guess we don't have common ground. No fucking shit. Anyone could have fucking told you that. Are you surprised, Phil?
Drama and politics. He's doing drama and politics. I'm doing gaming. There isn't really a crossover. You know what I mean? Like, if Ethan Ralph were to contact me and to say, Phil, I have a show where we're going to talk about a certain topic, and I feel like you could add to it, you know, in a professional manner, you'd be part of the fun conversation, I would consider it. But
ooh, Phil has been whaled today. So yeah, I was warned. Phil has hit his goal. Oh well. He's hit today's, like, he's got $150,000 today. So we've got one goal added to Phil's stream today as things stand, and $50 of that was partial because of this super chat here from Adenad. What did it say here?
I don't think it's ever going to happen. He knows I don't want to do drama, and he knows I don't want to do politics. So...
oh, for God's sake, what a waste of $50. It would be criminal if you don't sing the banana song in your Donkey Kong premiere. That was worth $50 fucking dollars. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, you know, I don't think that there is much of an opportunity to cross over, and that's the thing, you know. Whoa, Adenad, who is... No, hold on. Danita? Adenad, or I'm saying his name backwards is Danita, but Adenad did a $50 super chat, which gets me in a diaper in the animation. He says, it would be criminal if you don't sing the banana song in your Donkey Kong premiere. Really, it would be criminal if I didn't sing the banana song. You're sure about that? Is that really the first thing you think? I'm going to play the brand new Donkey Kong game, right? It's basically the one big game for Switch 2. Huge premiere. The game looks outstanding. First things in your mind, hey, well, Phil sing the banana song. That's really the first thing that comes to mind, huh? Well, thanks for $50, and we'll have to see. Perhaps I'll have some special stuff in store for Donkey Kong. We'll just have to find out when the game comes out this Thursday.
Who fucking cares?
Worm343 did a $5 super chat. Can you tell my wife I miss her? She's Mexican and in Juarez. No. I don't even know what that means, but thanks for $5. I literally don't know what that means. But okay. Must be some weird reference that went right over my head. Thanks for $5 though. Okay. There you go.
I love how Phil's like, no, I'm not going to tell your wife that you miss her. Like, no. There's nothing stopping Phil from saying, like, hey, Warren's wife, Warren misses you. Like, what the fuck?
Eddie Chill says, you should have a minimum to read out tips like $10 because $4 tips are wasting time. Listen, in general, I don't complain about it. Like, I feel like any contributions are very welcome, right? I don't really mind, people contributing in any way. And I'll shout out anything that's a positive contribution, okay? That's just my philosophy. Now, however...
5 in a row, that's concerning.
There are people who come on here every day, and they'll try to tip like $1, and then they'll say something that's like toxic or drama, or it's troll bait, it's a troll meme, and that I think is really stupid. All right, just being honest here. So I don't have animations for any tips lower than 420. So maybe I make it that if there's a tip that's lower than 420, I just don't read the message. I'll say thanks to the name, but I'll never read the message.
I mean, are you allowed to do that, Phil? Because wouldn't that mean that if you're not fulfilling your obligation to shout out the tip contribution if it's below 420, would that not then give them grounds to charge you back? Unless you set it so people cannot send you tips that are below 420 as well. Is that a possibility? I don't know. Is this a potential can of worms, Phil? You might be... You might be... I don't know. It feels like you're playing with fire here, Phil. I don't know. If there's a way you can fucking have it set up in PayPal where you can actually stop people, submitting contributions lower than 420, then he might be okay.
I don't know. The thing is, I think everything's working fine the way it is, but if at any point if people say, hey, this is annoying, or maybe Phil should change this or that, I would consider it. But I don't think that anything's going poorly right now. I think things are fine, right? Shoutouts are working. Goals are being hit. People are happy. I'm happy. So, there you have it.
Money. Money, because obviously that's a fucking secret to fucking happiness. Money. Like, Phil had a horrible week, but he came back, got $500, and all of a sudden he's happy again. He's as happy as he's ever been in his life. Even though he probably just buried a fucking parent.
Stevester just did a 5-member bomb on YouTube. 5-member Runo. Thank you to Stevester. Let's get that up on the leaderboard. All right, so that means that it's $15 of support, and we are now up to $101 of support. 49 to go to hit our goal and get to 56 out of 60 goals and get closer to the Super Chicks DSP tries it. So now I gotta veer my eyes from the left to the right. To the left is the YouTube chat. I gotta now kind of look a little bit over here to the right, because to the right is the Kick chat. And in the Kick chat, I see a bunch of active chatters who are having a good time. And I see absolutely no contributions. How about over on the Kick chat, we get some subs? How about that? Come on. Let's get it going. Let's get some subs. All right?
Nope.
Wings is slightly alluding to suing his restreamers too. Are you guys doing a class action? No, Wings just copies everything I do. Wings watches me. Everyone knows it. And he copies all my ideas. And he does everything that I do because he wants to be successful. It's that simple. He's a copycat. Okay. Princess Luna.
I thought Wings had the thing... Like, I think Wings said they're going to do it before Phil did. Am I crazy? I could have sworn that Wings said their thing first before Phil did. Which would mean that Phil's taking a copy of Wings in.
Thanks for a $10 super chat. Good morning, Phil and YouTube chat. I hope that you have a good stream. Thank you so much, Princess Luna. Me too. I think we will. I think we're gonna have a good Death Stranding stream. I hope so, because I don't want to get bored playing the game, but you guys were awesome last stream where we had fun interaction, so I hope we keep that up today.
Who fucking cares?
Stormforce Gamers says you're on the way to the musician. After that, the next main order leads to a big fight, so make sure you're geared up for it. So, musician, and then main order is a boss fight. Gotcha. Cool. I also got a tip. I didn't know this. Someone said to me, you can only gain 1 star per delivery. So what I should do is when I do a story mission, deliver the story mission item first, because usually you get a whole star for a story mission. Then if you have any side stuff, hold off and deliver it in a separate delivery right immediately. And because I'm basically screwing myself over, I probably would have had many more star levels on the bases that I've been at, but the game never explains this mechanic, and it completely cheats you. Wait, are you telling me that in a Hideo Kojima game, something isn't fully explained to the gamer? No way. So thanks for that. I'll use that advice too. We'll see how it goes today, okay? Yes, I think that was also in Death Stranding 1, where each time you get to a base and you make a delivery, you can only gain 1 star level per delivery. So if you're going to do a major story delivery, only deliver the story item first. Then after the good cutscene and everything that happens, re-deliver the rest of the stuff and you'll get extra experience. Pretty silly. Okay. So here's the deal, all right? I've covered the stuff that I wanted to talk about today in this first half hour. This show now is in the hands of you, the viewers. If you guys want to chat a lot, if you have good questions, good conversation, things to talk about, we can have this go the full length. But if you guys want to end it early, we could do that too. The power is yours, as Captain Planet would say. So if you tag me in the chat, we'll talk, we'll have some conversation. If you do a contribution, I'll do a shout out. All right, let's get some subs over on Kick, because we already had super chats and tips and memberships. Let's get some subs. Stop dragging your feet. And then let's see what you guys want to do here on stream today, okay? All right. Can we get an emote of Vince McMahon falling back over in his chair? No, what does that have to do with me? No, we will not have that. What did you miss for the past 2 weeks? Well, Felix the Maid, here's the awesome thing. I archive all of my stuff, and all you need to do to find out what I've been doing for the last 2 weeks is check out this channel and its video history. So enjoy. Axel the Donkey 81 has gifted a membership. Thank you, Axel, for a gifted membership this morning. That's a $3 contribution there, so thanks so much for that. Good evening, LJJ. How's it going? It's afternoon. It just became afternoon for me, but you said you're across the pond there, so excellent. Yes, Toe Tickler Timmy says, I'm due a haircut. Well, you know, with all the crazy stuff that's been going on, right? That kind of stuff.
What crazy stuff? You haven't told us what happened.
Has been the last thing on my mind. Now, hopefully now as I try to settle back into normalcy, we'll be able to start doing the more normal stuff again. All right, so yeah, I agree. My wife makes all the arrangements for our haircut appointments.
I knew it. I fucking knew it. I mean, it's not the first time Phil's admitted that, I think, but it's still fucking hilarious that Phil can't get a haircut himself. Like, his wife has to organise it so they can get the fucking discounted 2-for-1 special. They get a haircut together at the same fucking time, for fuck's sake.
Go back to Supercuts and get your $5 back, jabroni. Oh, no.
And stuff like that. I'll have to ask her, you know, when we're doing it. I'm sure we're doing it soon. Because you're right. I mean, the hair's getting long. I do need it. And it's the summer now. It'd be great to have shorter hair, for sure. I have gout. Gout is a disease that makes my acid levels much higher than most people's. And so if I eat certain... What is the name of this screen? The Divum Pixu 64.
Who fucking cares?
It is very hot, Axel. It is in the 80s to 90s degree Fahrenheit every day here in Washington.
I don't want to fucking hear it. I don't want to fucking hear about Phil complain about the fucking heat. God damn it. I nearly fucking passed out yesterday from the fucking heat, man. I fucking hated it. I hated that fucking heat yesterday. Today was low, you know, it was still quite warm today. You know, right now it's like 22 degrees. It was like 25 earlier on. I didn't mind that. You know what I mean? That was a lot better than fucking yesterday. Yesterday was just a fucking torture session, it felt like.
Stay. The good thing is we don't have humidity. If we had humidity, it would be like Florida. But it's not. It's not tropical climate here. It's dry heat. So as long as...
And just to clarify as well, this is not just a fucking typical thing where, oh, British person complains about sun. Apparently it's some sort of fucking bizarre weather phenomenon. You know, it's like, they call it a heat dome. Apparently that's what UK was going through, a heat dome thing, you know. But the good news is I think we're over the worst of it, essentially, at least in terms of like the heat side of things. And I believe for, you know, Glasgow anyway, I think the kind of Glasgow, I'm in the west of Scotland, you know, east of Glasgow area. Apparently we're getting a whole bunch of thunderstorms starting tomorrow for like the whole week. So that's going to be fucking fun to look forward to, you know. Can't fucking wait for, you know, thunderstorms and lightning, very, very frightening me, you know. That's going to be great.
You're in the shade, as long as you have air conditioning, it's good. You can stay cool. So I got the air conditioner pumping right now, and I probably will all day, and I'm good. And by the way, it's a brand new air conditioner I just bought a couple weeks ago. So
Who
we're good to go there.
cares?
Good evening from Saudi Arabia. Well, good evening to you. It's me.
There's a lot of rich people in Saudi Arabia. Phil's eyes lit up there with dollar signs.
Why didn't I play the Avatar game? Because it was made by Ubisoft. It copied many of the game mechanics from games like Far Cry. I actually was interested in it, and I asked the audience at that time if they wanted it. They said no, do other stuff, so I never got around to playing it. That simple. People didn't seem too keen on me spending time on it, so I never touched it.
I wonder... Oh, never mind. Oh, speaking of devil, she appears.
Beefy bitch cat tipped £1. Huff huff puff puff yes hairstylist give me the bull looking haircut, so that I can fit my football, burp, helmet on. I'm staring at the screen with my eyes wide open playing Skyrim.
Jesus Christ, thank you.
Come the fuck in or fuck the fuck off.
Thank you for that big beefy bitch cat for that contribution. Oh, what a fucking message that was. And thank you, God of Fuck, for popping your 4-month bingo Barry Marshall message saying, long live Steve the Dead. Steve the Dead, unsurprisingly, got a lot of fans in the chat. Well love Steve the Dead in here for sure. I mean, I need to get your ass on the show one time, Steve. One time I need to get you as a guest. I don't think I've ever had Steve on as a guest on the bingo. Like, I've had ALT on as a guest before, but I don't think I've ever had Steve on, have I? I can't mind. Well, we need to get that sorted soon, obviously, you know what I mean? So yeah, we need if we can get something sorted. Yeah. For sure. But anyway. Remember, Phil says 1,000,005 more times we get a free space, and and we also get a free, you know, we get to play animation as well and all that jazz. Excellent stuff indeed. I think when it comes to bingo, let me just kind of make sure I'm not fucking losing track here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think we're 2 away from a full house. Yeah, we are. We're 2 away from a full house. As things stand.
If you send me an email during my time away, I'm not going to respond at this point. I told you, I was away, all right, and I wasn't paying any attention because I was doing my own private, you know, stuff. And then I come back, and I'm not kidding you, I had something like 30 to 40 XDMs. I had like 50 to 60 emails. I had all people contacting me, you know, everyone who basically I ever had like association with was like, dude, you never go away like that. You know, are you all right? And I appreciate that, but there's absolutely no way I could respond to every single one. I just telling everyone publicly, I'm back, I'm good. Thanks for the concern. Now we move forward, you know, with normalcy. So, NDO 103 is here. NDO has gifted.
Oh, there's a whale. The whales are out in force today. I guess I fucking withheld on the welfare checks.
Member bomb.
My biggest fans are idiots.
Speaking of whales, Sonny has gifted another 10 members, which is 2 more free spaces. Thanks. Phil has his whales, and I've got Sonny. There we go. It's always Sonny on bingo. We got another 2 free spaces, which also confirms a full house. Thank you very much, Sonny, for gifting 10 more members, and congratulations to the following people for getting a membership. Congratulations to Rastan Floor Warden, Sparking Across America. I thought it was Sparkling Across America, but it's Sparking Across America. Dent Style News Network, Macam CSC LFC, Beganator, Rigo 001, UFC Buffalo, Alien, Bruce Legend, and finally, Welsh Lady. If you just got a membership there, make sure you thank Sonny for giving you a membership. And of course, thank you, Sonny, for not only gifting members, but also, of course, securing us the full house bingo with your free spaces and getting unlocked. So let's just get all these squares ticked off.
Burger.
Full house? Oh boy. How exciting. Anyway.
Of course, isn't it? Exclusive picture of Phil Burnell on vacation when he was away. This is what Phil was doing during when he was gone, you know. He was partying with Cat, Jasper and Jen on the beach. And yeah, there we go. That's what they were fucking doing. Excellent stuff indeed. Excellent. So yeah, we've won bingo, guys. Hooray for that. I add $10 to the bingo prize fund. Also, the bingo prize fund goes up to 194. Excellent stuff indeed. Now, I kind of want to watch a bit more of DSP because apparently has another unhinged rant about detractors and all that shit, so I'm kind of curious to see. Bingo's one, we're victorious in bingo, excellent stuff indeed, happy fucking days, you know, but I kind of want to see what this toxic rant Phil has coming up.
A whopping 20 memberships on YouTube. That is the equivalent of $60 of support this morning. So thank you, NDO, it's good to see you. And let's get that on the leaderboard, holy crap.
And of course this means that Phil's going to celebrate and all that shit with her to go, yeah, who cares, who fucking cares. Wait. I wonder what Phil was saying here. I wonder if Phil was saying something about detractors and mentally. Hold on. I need to see. Wait, why did I fucking rewind here? Hold on. Hold on. I want to see what Phil was saying here. I'm kind of curious.
Thank you for allowing me to do what I love for a living. I truly love this job. If you haven't noticed, I have a great time every single day with all of you here on stream. Thank you so much.
As long as the money's forthcoming, Phil has a great time. If the money's not forthcoming, he doesn't have a great time. That is, can you imagine admitting that to your audience? Can you actually imagine openly and willingly admitting that to people? Like, Phil only has a great time as long as they give him the money he expects and demands from them. If he doesn't get that money, then Phil does not have a great time. He has a bad time, he has a miserable time, he has a nervous time, and he has to fucking make special fucking videos telling people that. To me, it's just the audacity of it all, you know what I mean? To fucking just outright tell your fucking audience, as long as you keep giving me fucking money, I'm happy with you guys. Like, fucking hell, what a toxic fucking relationship that is with your fucking audience.
For everything that you do for me and my family, and let's have a great chill day today. Let's get to 60 goals hit, and let's try some super chicks. All right.
So that was it. The fucking point and angle at the camera was so I can fucking like, thanks for the goal. Give me 4 fucking more right now. Give me $600 right fucking now. And fuck off. Anyway, where's this fucking part where it gets all toxic about, you know, yesterday?
Which is a possibility because we're not even close to done with the podcast yet. We can hit 2 goals. We've been at 57. Then we'd only need 3 more goals to do Super Chicks DSP Tries. Now, let me just say this. If we happen to hit 60 goals on this stream,
here we go.
I will order Super Chicks. And we will do it today.
Jesus fucking Christ. The big counter's going to break.
Well, let's see. $575 of support or something like that. That could happen. That could happen. We could get a big tip. We could get a bomb of subs over on Kick. We've had 0 subs so far today. In fact, so far we have nothing. This is a brand new week. That's right.
Jesus fucking Christ, Phil. Like, he just hit his goal. The goal that he needs, that he expects to fucking like survive on a fucking day-to-day basis, but Phil's like fucking pushing desperate for a whole lot fucking more. This would be like me fucking begging for more free spaces to fucking carry it over to fucking... guys, if we get another 50 free spaces, we've automatically won our next 2 bingos. Get the fuck out of here.
The leaderboard reset overnight, and we have nothing. So let's get some subs over on Kick. Let's get that support rolling in the right direction. All right, and
So he's sitting there with over $150, and he's asking for support to start rolling in the right direction, because apparently it's in the fucking wrong direction now. Gee, it's astronomical levels of fucking begging. Like, it is never going to be enough. It is never going to be fucking enough for him, is it? But as I said, like, at this point in fucking time, his fans fucking deserve it. NDO fucking deserves to fucking lose a fucking organ or two to keep Phil's fucking ridiculous financial, burdens afloat, Steve Star fucking deserve to fucking lose all their fucking money as well. Not just because they keep wailing Phil, but because their fucking name happens to fucking be similar to Steve and they're fucking dead. How dare there be multiple Steves?
Oh my dog! What's up?
Thank you, Tim OK, for the £2 super chat. It says, does this count as paying a free space next time? Super chats can't do anything about free spaces. I mean, not... nah. Super chats don't have any impact on that. Although, what I will say, Moki, of course, is that your contribution will directly affect and help the Bingo Prize Fund. That's the power of super chats. The Bingo Prize Fund will grow more and more, courtesy of your kindness and generosity, Moki. So thank you very much for that.
Let's go. Come on. All right. So thank you, NDO. Amazing. Thank you. You're going to see this popping up for a while, guys, because 20 people are getting memberships right now. Cool.
Who fucking cares?
It's Debunking, D-I-V-O.
Let's fast forward.
That law won't even go into effect for at least another year. Anyway, anything...
Wait. Legal side Phil is talking. Hey, big beefy bastard. Bro side Phil's here. Yeah, we won. So we're just fucking... Apparently Phil has a very toxic rant coming up about yesterday. So I'm kind of curious to see what it is. But we have won. We're victorious.
But I don't know if this is something that I gotta work out.
Hang on. Rewind. I assume that Phil's talking about fucking taxes on tips here. I assume this is what he's referring to here in this situation anyway.
Yeah, I know there's a new tips law that's going to be in America.
I knew it.
For taxes that basically tips are not taxable. The question is, does that apply to me? I would hope it does, but I don't know if this is something that I got to work out with my tax.
The eyes in his face, I would hope it does.
Question is, does that apply to me? I would hope it does.
Here we go. Look, please, Mr. Trump. I want that money. I need that money. I really do. To pay my wife. I mean, feed my wife. Jesus fucking Christ. Hold on. I need to go to fucking roast, Phil's channel. Hold on. I'm going to his fucking channel. I'm getting a fucking I'm prepared. I need to prepare thumbnails. This is one bingo, so now we can fucking just thumbnail hunt. And this fucking face is going to be it. Hold on. Shut up, Phil. Hold on. So I'm behind. Hold on, 2 seconds. I need fucking we're behind live DSP by 50 minutes. Jesus Christ, man, that was fucking miles behind. So 50 plus minutes. So
until the next tax year.
No, blah blah. Hold on, more than that.
No, amazing.
Yeah, here it is. Hold on, remember here.
It's Divoom, D-I-V-O-O-M.
Who cares? Who fucking cares?
Pixoo, P-I-X-O-O.
Who cares? I'll go 140p.
That's the phrase. New tips law that's going to be in America for taxes that basically tips are not taxable. The question is,
wait for it.
Does that apply to me? I would hope it does.
So which frame is most or worst here? Like, what one do we go for here? I think really it's got to be either this one, that one, but then the mouth closes here, what I mean? So I feel like this one here. Yeah. Yeah, I think we're going to go for this one. So 2 seconds here while I get this sorted here, get the thumbnail sorted here. I'll get a thumbnail. It's not a thumbnail yet, but it's soon it will be. And of course need to put it in this here, need to remove the background. This is how the thumbnails are made. If I can go. And a wee quick reminder again, by the way, as I said, what I mean, if you just became a member there is a members only video that I made today. It'll be live for everyone tomorrow at some point. But yeah, there's a members only video. It's currently live for members only right now. Good stuff indeed. Excellent stuff indeed. But yeah, here we go. We've got the background removed in Bingo, and yeah. So this will probably be this will probably be a part of the thumbnail tomorrow. Phil making his dumbass fucking face. There we go. Excellent stuff indeed. Now let's keep going here. We've won Bingo. We've finished Bingo, but I just want to fucking see if we get to the second rant that Phil has.
But I don't know if this is something that I got to work out with my tax guy. That law won't even go into effect for at least another year. Anyway, anything that passes now doesn't affect until the next tax year. So I'll have to talk to my tax guy about it probably next year when I file my taxes. But for now, it doesn't really affect me at all. So, okay.
Well, there you go.
Do I think I'll be doing this in my 50s and 60s? Yes, I will be doing this. I'll be doing what I love.
Oh my god. Confirmation that Phil's going to do this until the day he fucking dies on stream. Oh. Well, yeah. I guess DSP Bingo isn't going anywhere. Am I going to fucking do it? Am I going to be doing DSP Bingo at the same time as Phil's fucking going to be doing his shit? Then fuck off. I don't know. Tempted. We'll see.
For a living until I die or I choose to hang it up. It's that simple.
Hey, Steve, is that being said going to stick around for the next 20 years to cover Phil? Kind of curious, Steve. Well, you're back with better, but then.
It's just that simple. I have the power to control my own destiny, and I wield it here in my clenched fist. You understand?
Phil, when you clench your fist, it's not that fucking impressive because there is no fucking muscular definition in that bony wee armor of yours whatsoever fucking ever. I mean, hang on, hold on.
To control my own destiny, and I wield it here in my.
So here we go. Look at guys. Are you intimidated? Are you intimidated by Phil clenching his fist here and showing you how guys? Look at he's a big strong guy. He's a strong little boy. You know, look at his. You know, he's shaking it in fury. Yeah, I'm really fucking scared of that fucking. You know, nothing whatsoever, Phil. And there is no intimidation whatsoever you are fucking giving anyone.
You understand? I've never been to Vancouver. No, I've only been to Canada once, and it was to Newfoundland, or Newfoundland is how you spell it, but they pronounced it Newfoundland, which is like a fishing town / part of the country. Very, very nautical, and they do all kinds of stuff out there. I was there when I worked for the helicopter company over 20 years ago. But since then, no, I've not been to Canada yet. Maybe someday. I might go to Canada someday.
Why? So you can complain that the fucking contributions you get from them aren't worth as much compared to the American dollar? You have no reason to go to Canada other than to fucking say hi to Derek. Oh, yeah, Phil, go to Canada and have Derek kidnap you.
I do not watch sports. No, I do not. I used to have interest in American football and baseball back in the day, but it's...
I mean, that's a good shout, Steve. You know, I mean, good. I mean, I'm not trying to say like, look, I would like to go to Canada myself. I'm just saying there's no reason for Phil to go to Canada. You know what I mean? But Steve says poutine, good weed in Canada. Yeah, exactly. Poutine. I don't really care about the weed, but the poutine, I definitely like fucking, you know, chips, cheese, gravy. What's not to fucking like?
A long time, so I just don't have time for it, and I'm not too interested in it.
Come on, Phil, get on, mate. Where's...
Interestingly enough, I think that it's a joke, but I had a few people contact me via DMs and emails yesterday asking me, so what is the deal with obtaining a license to restream me officially?
Oh, God.
Now, I think that these people are not serious, and here's why. I got like 5 or 6 of these messages. Not a single person said, here's my YouTube channel, here's my Twitch channel, I do restream you regularly, and I don't want to get into trouble. Instead, they were just like, so what's the deal with the license?
Yeah, they want more information, you dumb bastard. Did you expect people to fucking bend over immediately and give you the keys to the kingdom?
You know, very professional. So what I'm going to do, I might do this shortly, actually set up an official way that people who are interested can contact me and pay me a fee to obtain...
Fuck off. Fuck the fuck off. No, I'm fine. Look, I've already got my fucking license. Hold on. I had it shown before, but hold on, let me show you again. Just 2 seconds here, hold on, ain't you? Hold on a second. I got my license right fucking here, hold on. There we fucking go. I'm fine. I have my DSP Gaming Licensed Detractor badge right here. I'm perfectly, yeah, I'm good. I'm all covered here, you know what I mean? We're all good in the hood here, you know what I mean? No worries there. Oh, no. Yeah. I don't need to pay a license or anything, Phil. I'm good. And more to the point, we already have Phil's permission. We already have Phil's blessing. And some of you guys might have missed us on Twitter, but I tweeted out a little video. I tweeted out a video the other day, right here. We have verbal permission from DSP to live restream him. He gave it to us on the 24th of August 2020. And using Phil's own logic, he can't rescind it either. When Evil Edgy refused Phil reacting to this as I don't play, Phil said that Edgy's older tweet approving him reacting to a different one meant that Phil could react to it after all. But I'll cover that in my members only video, you know what I mean, in more detail. But yeah, here is Phil giving detractors and anyone else permission to fucking live restream him.
You want to live restream and joke about it? Fine. Lampoon me all you want.
Thank you, Will.
This is how you don't play videos? Fine. Make fun of my gameplay all you want.
There we go. So yeah, we have permission from Phil Burnell already. Right there. Easy stuff indeed. You know, simple as that. Yeah. We got a license to restream Phil. DSP approved, exactly. Fuck me, man. Oh, wrong one. This one. Yeah, here we go. Yeah. Go on, Phil. Explain more about having this license thing set up. Jesus Christ, man. Go on, Phil.
Actually set up an official way that people who are interested can contact me and pay me a fee to obtain a legal license to restream me for daily content. Then that way in the future, if and when I do exercise my right to have legal litigation against those who steal my content illegally on a daily basis, those people who purchased the license would be immune because they've been given permission to use my content. So I need to work on that because to be honest, I didn't think that anyone was going to care, but a bunch of people did contact me. But again, I don't think that they're real. I think they're just like, you know, people messing around because no one said, hey, so by the way, I am so-and-so, who you probably know. I'm one of your detractors and I restream your content daily. But actually, I think it's fair that I would pay you a fee to do it because I make a lot of money doing it. So what's the deal with that? Like, no one actually reached out to me like that. Instead, it was just like, hey, so how do I do it? Like, no. Because to be honest, to officially grant any license, I would have to know that information. I'd have to know your name. I'd have to know your channel. I'd have to know all your legal information to be sure that all your bases are covered.
All you need to do, if you want to fucking make money being a detractor against DSP, all you need to do is dox yourself to him. But it's always asking for it. It's always asking for it. He's asking for your name, address, dental records, next of kin, you know what I mean? Your fucking 3 digits, your fucking bank card, your security code. That's all he's asking for. He's not asking for much. You want the fucking blood from my fucking body as well, Phil.
You know? To be fair, here's what it would be. All right, it would probably be a monthly or an annual fee. All right, just like any other service, you pay a flat rate monthly, or maybe a discount if you do it.
Phil, for you to do this, you need to stop streaming on YouTube. Okay, in all seriousness, Phil, in all seriousness, if you're planning to go down this fucking route, you would have to fucking say bye bye to YouTube, and you would fucking need to have your own fucking server essentially to do your fucking content on. Now, I'm not saying say bye bye to his own YouTube channel in general. I mean saying bye bye to live streaming on YouTube. Also, YouTube can facilitate us to fucking upload this crap to afterwards or whatever, you know what I mean? But if he wants to fucking actually do this in all seriousness, he wouldn't be able to fucking do it on YouTube live streaming. He'd have to go elsewhere, where he can actually fucking put it behind an actual paywall that he controls.
Annually, all right? And all it is a fee that you pay, just like any other subscription service, and you will get official permission legally. There'll be like a contract written up that says you can now live restream my content and make your own content out of it. You have legal permission to do so. And that it would say I would, via this contract, completely relinquish any legal rights to go after someone who purchases that agreement. Because think of it this way. Right now, there's probably, what, 20, 30 people who are doing this. Out of that, maybe 10 actually are making a living doing it, right? But if those people paid me a reasonable...
Wait, hold on. No, fuck off. Who the fuck? No, I refuse to fucking accept the detractors are actually... Well, I mean, I cannot... To me, it's weird. To me, it strikes me as fucking ridiculous that any detractors could actually do... It's just, why? Why would you put all your eggs in one basket and make a living from fucking being a detractor? No, this is a fun little side hustle. For most detractors. You know? I'm trying to think of also the more prominent detractors. Obviously, I mean, that being said, obviously get great fucking numbers on a regular basis, but one, they only stream twice a week at most. And two, that's like, that money is split between 4 parties. Well, yeah, it's a 4-man show, so I assume it's like split 4 ways, unless somebody's not available, like, you know, Sam, for example. That's something also they'll have, you know, their own fucking... That's something they sort out themselves. But that's not just one person getting all that fucking money, of course. I mean, that's fucking something they'll sort out, yeah. Yeah, that's Steve's. You know, by the way, I'm not trying to fucking. It sounds like I'm being a nosy bastard. I know, I'm not. But also that shit. Obviously, is your fucking business. The point I'm trying to fucking make, of course, is that it's fucking split between multiple parties, so it's not one person getting all that fucking money. So one, they stream like twice a week at most, and two, it's split 4 different ways, so it's not just one person getting everything like Phil is. Phil, when Phil streams, he's getting everything because obviously it's a one-man show. Everyone's fucking helping him behind the scenes. But yeah. But I'm trying to think though, even with their popularity and success, it's also, it's like they still have like real jobs to a certain degree, you know what I mean? Yeah, or whatever, you know what I mean? This is not like Steve isn't fucking like living the life of luxury because he's a part of that being said, you know? Like sure, I mean, obviously, don't get me wrong, I'm sure it helps Steve. Like I mean, I'm the same with Bingo. The money, obviously, one. It depends as well on what detractors do to us. Like I have ad block on, so anytime I watch content on YouTube, I have ad blocker on, so I have no idea if other detractors have ads enabled or not. I don't know if that being said, have ads enabled. I don't know if Broside Phil, you know, detractor being everyone. I have ad block on everyone. I fucking steal everyone's fucking shit. You know what I'm saying? So like, but as I said though, I'm not sure. That's a different kettle of fish entirely, of course, you know. For me, though, as I said, like, me personally, I can only speak for myself, naturally, because, you know, I can't speak for everyone else. Oh, you know, like, it certainly is a very welcome source of income. Like, if I get, you know, getting money from Bingo streams it is helpful to me, for sure. But it's not a necessity. Yeah, I mean, but it's definitely much appreciated, you know what I mean? And also, because I get so much support, I'm able to give back to you guys as well, you know? You know, just I would feel like a greedy piece of shit if I didn't fucking do the giveaways. But with how much you guys support me, you know, like I would feel like the greediest bastard in the fucking world, you know. And yeah, I understand that Steve sometimes as well. Steve is explaining that some of the streams get monetized when a record label has claimed. Yeah, exactly. I understand that as well. If you ever see ads in my stuff, it's because another party has claimed like license. Because sometimes I'll fucking react to a fucking clip as well, and that clip will be like some sort of like proper licensed shit, you know. Yeah, I understand that. Yeah, I get that as well sometimes. But it's just, I cannot. It'd be so weird to me to think of a detractor like having this as a fucking bread and butter or work. Like they have no real fucking job, and their job is being a detractor. Like, that to me is fucking nuts. Like I know, like Duty is an interesting situation because he's technically retired, isn't he? You know what I mean? So I know Duty puts in a lot of time to do DSP content or whatever, but in a sense they've already kind of earned a right to fucking do what they want with their time because they're able to fucking retire and just fucking do whatever, if that makes sense, you know. So that's not like they're be all and end all, you know what I mean? They're because they're retired, they fucking got that shit already to enjoy as well. That kind of, you know, retirement nest, you know, pension or whatever. So I'm trying to think. I can't imagine any other detractors that would fucking say I'm, you know, I'm putting all my eggs in one basket. I'm a full-time DSP detractor. Get the fuck out of here. You know, get the fuck out of here.
Amount every month. I mean, if they're making thousands and thousands of dollars a month as they're claiming, okay, then they could probably shell over like, you know, $100 a month.
No, no. So thousands and thousands of dollars. Again, I cannot speak for others. I'm quite transparent with you guys, you know what I mean? As I said, you know, it's like the money I get is essentially based on how much you guys are supportive, you know what I mean? It's like that's because ad revenue is not a fucking factor whatsoever. Like, to me, like for me anyway, I'm speaking for myself here. Some months I'll get like 400 odd a month, you know? Some months it'll be like 600, some months it'll be 800. I have never gotten 4 figures before. Nor do I expect to get 4 figures before, you know, in future whatever, you know? So yeah, that's me speaking personally, you know what I mean? So like, as I said, this is like a wee, effectively it's kind of like a wee small part-time job, you know what I mean? But I don't treat it like a job. It's fucking fun, and I can decide when I want to stream. Like I'm my own fucking boss as well, you know what I mean? So like, yeah, in that regard, for this fucking shit anyway, I mean, you know. But it's just, but so that's so. But also but I can't speak for any of our detractors. For me, it's fucking extra money, a few hundred extra quid a month, you know, some of which goes back to one of you guys for winning marbles. You know, you gotta bear in mind as well, some of that bingo prize, some money I get, some of that YouTube money I get, you know, they'll be like, you know, a couple £100, you know, we'll go back to somebody else. So even though I'm getting sometimes like 400, 500, 600 or whatever, or sometimes it's more as well, even though I'm getting that, a couple of hundred of that will go directly back to one of you guys because of bingo, for somebody winning the marbles.
So if there's 10, 20 people doing that, and they all pay me, and I'm making a couple thousand a month doing it, then why would I care? Go for it, right? And you're only making a living because of me. So there you go. But again, I haven't really worked it out yet because I'm in the early stages of everything. I announced yesterday that as of yesterday, I am officially have certain parties tracking.
She's a big fucking bitch.
Oh, thank you, Team OK, for the £5 super chat. It says, Jad, I might bully you and threaten violence now and then, but you're alright. You did everything you get, again, not a threat. Thanks for the threat, Moki. Much appreciated. You know, a very kind threat of you. That's like Moki fucking threatening to give you a Glasgow kiss. And you might not, for people who don't know what a Glasgow kiss is, you might think it's something nice. It's no, it's a fucking head, but yeah, it sounds nice, though, doesn't it? But thank you, Moki, for the super chat. Very kind of you indeed. But as I said, like, most of us will have our own, like, actual fucking work, you know what I mean? Like, tomorrow, I work Mondays to Fridays, as I said, you know what I mean? So I'm back at work tomorrow, you know? That's my main bread and butter right there. You know, that's what pays the bills for me. My actual fucking job, which has nothing to do with DSP or the internet, it's just, I work in a bank. That's my main source of income. That's what pays my bills. That's what feeds me. That's what fucking funds my holiday, wherever, you know what I mean? So yeah, it's all that jazz. Anything else is obviously we treat, you know, it's like, obviously it helps, you know, YouTube money can help like pay things towards a bill, for example, unexpected bills, and nice, you know, or maybe a wee, you know, a wee date night from a good lady, you know what I mean? That kind of stuff, you know what I'm saying? So it's just it's nice to have that extra money, but it's certainly not a necessity for me. I mean, it's a real nice little extra bit of pocket change. And also, it's only possible as well because you guys being so supportive, and obviously you know, I get to give back to you guys once a month as well for somebody winning the bingo, for some of the marbles.
I'm in the early stages of everything. I announced yesterday that as of yesterday, I am officially have certain parties tracking all of the detractor content. They are now checking who's live restreaming, who's actually doing stuff after the fact, transformatively, because that stuff's fine. I've never had a problem with someone making a transformative work of me. If it's defamatory, yeah, there's a problem there, but transformative versus actually live rebroadcasting without permission, without giving the creator a chance to have their content digested and make money first, that's illegal. You have to give a chance for the original broadcast to go first before you can then try to rebroadcast. It's
Why don't you back it up with a source? My source is that I made it the fuck up.
not legal to do that. You understand? So all of this is now being tracked day by day, hour by hour, and all this evidence will be used in the future. So,
I still don't buy that. Like, Phil has a fucking army of dents that are fucking every single detractor restream at one point in fucking time taking notes. Like, how much did King Jad make on bingo today? This person gave that amount, that person gave that amount, whatever, okay. Let's go to fucking that being said. How much did they fucking make the other fucking day, for fuck's sake? You know, there's no fucking way. This is a bluff. There is no fucking way to fucking describe it other than a fucking bluff. Because Phil has no legal precedent to fucking do anything about this. His content is not even fucking copyrighted, for fuck's sake. Phil has no trademark on his fucking name. Or his fucking, you know, or his username or nothing. There's no legal leg for Phil to stand on here.
so there you have it. Do I really want to do business with these guys? Listen, Toe Tickler Timmy, it's this simple. You can't.
That's a great question. The Toe Tickler, that's a fantastic fucking question. Remember them wanted to, you know, Keemstar. They wanted to do business with Keemstar because he's a fucking, what was the fucking word? He's a misery merchant or whatever, you know what I mean? It's like he feeds off the misery of others, you know what I mean? He wasn't going to take the 50,000 from Keemstar because he's fucking a misery merchant or whatever, you know, or whatever the fucking word it was. And yet he's willing to take money from the detractors, who he thinks is worse than Keemstar. That's a fantastic point. Go on, Phil. Pig's putting away at this one.
have it. Do I really want to do business with these guys? Listen, Toe Tickler Timmy, it's this simple. You can't change people's behavior, but the thing is, instead of just saying, I'm staunchly against it, I don't want anyone to do it, they're going to do it anyway. So instead, make it so that at least if it's going to happen, that I benefit from it, right?
So money talks, essentially. So Phil's going to fucking throw out all his moral values and all that shit for money. I think Phil left his moral compass back in Connecticut. Phil's moral compass seems to be fucking missing. Have you seen Phil's moral compass? Also, I need to screenshot this. I think I need to screenshot this pose. this pose right here, I think we need to screenshot. How far behind am I now? Oh, Jesus Christ, man. I'm behind by fucking miles.
but I don't know if this is something that I got to work out with my tax guy.
He sounds so fucking drunk at normal speed, Jesus Christ. Okay, we're an hour and 5 minutes behind or something, so around about here we go, right about here.
I can't
Hold on.
so that at least if it's going to happen, that I benefit from it, right?
I know, it's like, I'm just trying to think of a good frame here. What's a good frame here to use? Like this one here, maybe. Let's go full screen here, let's see. Yeah, this is not bad. This is not bad. Right, 2 seconds here, 2 seconds. Just need a little screenshot here. I need a little This might not work out too well. When it tries to do like a full size screenshot of like his hand as well, it tends to fucking go all weird. But we'll see if we can get something good this time around. We'll see how well it works. So hold on. I'm thumbnail farming here. So that first one worked out very well indeed. The second one, that was actually pretty solid. Yeah, there we go. Excellent stuff indeed. I'm going to throw that in the member Discord. Members can have fun with that as much as they want, if it's possible, of course, to have fun with that. But there we go. We're having our potential thumbnail style candidates for the thumbnail tomorrow.
I can't stop them from making the content, but I can actually tell them, hey, if you want to do it, you got to pay.
So yeah, Phil's essentially throwing out all his morals for financial gain. So business as usual. Is that the end of it? But so for people that have seen the future, is there any more? Like, you know, I mean, obviously we've won bingo, so we can fucking just, you know, we can bail whenever. But I don't want to miss anything good. But is there anything more good, or is that the end of the good stuff? Dead air.
Exactly. Chris literally just said there's nothing wrong with getting paid for something they're doing anyway. Exactly right. Only now they would have protection that I would never go and try to get them for doing it later on in a court of law. You know? And I think that's only fair. You're already making so much off of me. You literally, this week when I was gone, was 100% legal evidence that without me, they have no content. Because they had nothing.
Why don't you back it up with a source? My source is that I made it the fuck up.
They had absolutely nothing to do. They were bored. And they had no income and no content coming in. So, there you have it. No, I did not say that. I did not say $100 per stream. That's not what I said. Like I said, I haven't figured anything out yet. That's something that I would have to work on my end. What I would have to do is probably have like a site created where someone could go and have a web form filled in with their information, like their name, their YouTube channel, or their Twitch channel, you know.
Phil did say that though, didn't he? I feel like Phil did say $100 per stream. Hold on, we'll use this other channel here and see if I can say it here. Hold on.
And make money first, that's illegal. You have to give a chance for the original broadcast to go first
blah, blah, blah.
before you can then try to rebroadcast. It's not legal to do that. You understand? So all of this is now being tracked day by day.
Oh, hold on. Here we go.
Kyle Denson tipped £1. Is Phil suggesting that there is a Dent sleeper cell in our bingo stream?
Yeah, he's effectively implying that every single detractor restream has somebody in here right now tracking not only how much the streams makes, but how much you guys are giving. Like Phil is generally of the belief that the money that people like, you know, like for example, he thinks that tip, Phil, you know, so Kyle, that tip he just gave me, Phil believes that you would have given it to him instead. But, you know, if I wasn't here doing this restream, you would have given that fucking tip to him instead. That's how fucking bizarre his fucking logic is right here. It's just fucking unbelievable. You know, I don't understand how he thinks that's possible. But that seems to be what he's implying anyway. That the money that is given to other detractors by other people would go to him instead. If a detractor restreams weren't to happen. That's not how that fucking works. No. But there we go. I'm trying to find this clip of what Phil was saying about, you know, but I don't think.
Because I'm in the early stages of everything. I announced yesterday that as of yesterday,
blah,
I
blah, blah.
was actually doing stuff after the fact,
Blah, blah,
but
blah.
transformative versus actually live rebroadcasting without permission,
Blah,
without
blah,
even a
blah.
chance for the original broadcast to go first before you can then try to rebroadcast. It's not legal to do that. You
Blah, blah,
understand?
blah. Keep
so
going.
all of this is now being tracked day by day, hour by hour, and all this evidence will be used in the future.
Fuck off.
So there you have it. Change people's behavior But the thing is, instead of just saying, I'm staunchly against it, I don't want anyone to do it, they're going to do it anyway. So instead...
Yeah,
My dog, what's up?
Oh, thank you, Moki, for the £2 super chat. It says, "Hey Phil, gets good. I see what you did there. Let me press the random Scottish soundboard button to see if we can find it." No.
Shut up!
No.
Titanic, motherfucker!
Wrong one. There you go.
Get screwed.
There you go, fantastic. It was the fourth. There you go, fourth time lucky there. We got fourth time lucky there. It didn't take too long. Oh, Jesus Christ, man. Sometimes it's a fucking pain in the arse trying to find the right Scottish soundboard clip because it's like a random button, but there you go. We'll have to fucking press it 4 times though. Right. I could have sworn that Phil said if they're getting thousands, they can give him like 100 or so. I'll like a month or something to restream him. Fuck off.
No. Information like how much do you stream, Phil, blah, blah, blah. And then basically they would pay this licensing fee either once a month or an annual discount, like a yearly discount to do it for like a year. And then it gives them a contract that says, you are now, here you go, here's your contract. You have now have the right to do this for this amount of time, and no one can go after you for it.
Come at me, bitch. Jesus Christ, man. This is fucking stupid as all fuck. Like, Phil's
here's the funny part. Forsen says, this is one of these guys you're looking at $50,000 or more, and it's not worth it. Here's the thing, though, Forsen. There's a lot of them. If it was one person doing it...
Oh, my dog! What's up?
Here's the thing, there's a lot of them. Keemstar was one man, but Phil could... Oh, Jesus Christ, man. Phil's genius plan. Oh, this is incredible. Phil Jelly fucking thinks he can get like fucking thousands of dollars off detractors every month. Or giving them some sort of permission license fee. Get the fuck out of here. Thank you very much to Warren for the 199 super chat. It says Beaner Neener. The fuck does that mean? Beaner Neener, and then it follows up by saying Neener Neener. Oh, it's basically saying Neener Neener, no money for you. Like, Beaner Neener. Like, I mean, I know you've had eye surgery recently, Warren. Can you see a keyboard alright? Yeah. can you see what you're typing? Because it's kind of gone out of my head. The Beaner Neener stuff, you know what I'm saying? Ah, it's your phone. Your phone's been all fucking... Okay, autocorrect. Autocorrect fucking hates you, Warren. I'm pretty convinced autocorrect is out to get you. There's nothing you can... Autocorrect is like your fucking nemesis. Like, if you go down to like the fucking... Like, if you get... you will not find a bigger enemy in your life, Warren, than fucking autocorrect, I think. There's nothing you can do about it, man, unless you just fucking, like, turn off autocorrect. It could be worse, so remember how you fucking used to text? Oh, Jesus Christ. I am old enough to remember how you used to fucking text on the old phones before the fucking Android phones. You know? You'd have to like press the 1 button 3 times to fucking type the letter C and all that shit. That's how old I fucking am. You know? Fuck me, man. Dark times. So hang on, give me a fucking, like, you know, 20 minutes just to fucking type out 2 sentences. I'm an old fucking little Nokia brick. Jesus Christ. Yep. ABC and 2 DF. 2, not 1. Not 1. I think 1 had nothing on it, I'm not sure. Aye. It was a pain in the arse, man. You kids don't know how good you've got it. Fuck's sake.
Old bastard!
I would agree with you. I'd be like, yeah.
Let me rewind it so you can see what Phil's saying here. Listen carefully here. Listen carefully.
Yes, but here's the funny part. Forsen says, this is one of these guys you're looking at $50,000 or more, and it's not worth it. Here's the thing, though, Forsen. There's a lot of them. If it was one person doing it, I would agree with you.
Kyle Denson tipped £1. Last tip, I swear, if I'm not mistaken, Wings of Redemption does this to his detractors, and I think Low Tier God has all of his followers. Copyright strike down his restreamers. RTU doesn't have this problem, because he's boring.
Wait, you're saying that Wings charges his detractors or threatens them to fucking get a license to fucking... What? Wings charges his detractors to make fun of him. Is that what you're saying, Kyle? Or attempts to, at least. He attempts to charge him to make fun of him. Yeah, you swear you remember things. Okay, I had no idea. I know Wings, his talks, yeah, his trolls are fucking terrifying compared to fucking Phil, you know, and what we're like, you know. But aye, so yeah. And yeah, Fear Mark says it's called Lolkill Live. And Phil, yeah, Wings started doing that years ago. I see, okay, there you go. Yeah, and LTG, I know LTG as well is very protective, you know. Yeah, they go viciously after restreamers. I remember seeing that before, for sure. See, Jesus Christ, man, I don't know, it's hard to imagine. The thing is though, like Raw Phil is very well supported on their streams of covering Phil stuff. And all it takes, all the detractors would need to do, all that we would need to do is have one person restream it and we'll use their stream, like we're doing now. Like, Phil's genius plan and idea here is to try and get every single detractor to fucking go and give him money to restream him. But all that would happen is that Raw Phil, you know, would fucking probably just do it themselves, and all detractors would fucking stream from Raw Phil and not Phil, and not Phil's own channel. As is what happens now. So, Phil's idea is not going to really work here, is it? Because, like, I don't understand, like, who would Phil go after in that situation? Like, if we use Raw Phil's restream to, as we do now, to stream Phil, how would Phil be able to complain about that to Raw Phil? Because he can't control, Raw Phil can't control who chooses to restream from him. Yeah, Phil's plan not only doesn't make any fucking sense, but it's doomed to fucking fail right from the get-go. This is just fucking desperation for Phil at this point to try and get money from gullible detractors, essentially. And to get him to get into the fucking docs themselves, not shit. You know, I mean, oh, Phil, here's my fucking details, here's my password to my YouTube accounts, please take it all. Fuck off. It's stupidity and naivety. But here's Phil explaining why he would rather have lots of money from detractors than 50,000 from Keemstar.
Yes, but here's the funny part. Forsen says, so one of these guys, you're looking at $50,000 or more, and it's not worth it. Here's the thing, though, Forsen. There's a lot of them. If it was one person doing it, I would agree with you. I'd be like, yeah, you're right. Going after one guy, small potatoes. There's a lot of these people doing it, making money. All of that money is mine. You understand that? It's literally all mine.
There it is. All that money. All the money that you guys give detractors is his money. There it is. You thought I was fucking speaking like... You thought I was fucking kidding? You thought I was fucking joking when I said that? Here is Phil confirming it. I wasn't kidding on when I fucking told you bastards that any money you give a detractor he thinks is his money. This is confirmation of his bizarre... Like, Phil, I would love for Phil Burnell to try and fucking stand up in a court of fucking law and explain to fucking a rational fucking jury how... how them, like, I don't know, how the hell could you fucking do that? How the hell could Phil prove that the money that, you know, you guys give me and that being said, however, would have went to him instead? It makes no rational sense, does it? It makes no logical sense whatsoever. Actually, before I forget, by the way, so thank you, Kel, for a couple of tips you gave there. I need to add that to the Bingo Prize Fund. So good stuff indeed. So 2 seconds here. You go back to this screen here and add on 2 more bucks. There we go. Good stuff indeed. And okay, go. It comes in. You know, every single tip that comes in, of course, goes out towards that Bingo Prize Fund. So yeah, that's why I added it there. But yeah, according to Phil, that Bingo Prize Fund belongs to him. Remember, the Bingo Prize Fund is made up of a variety of different things, you know. So every time I win bingo, it adds $10 to Bingo Prize Fund. That's me deciding that. And as well, also for marbles as well. Every Friday we try and complete challenge marble courses. Again, that's something I decide. But the money I make on YouTube every single month, a quarter of that goes towards a Bingo Prize Fund, and 100% of tips I get as well, Bingo Prize Fund. Phil thinks all that tip money I get from streams, and basically all the YouTube money I get, belongs to him because you guys are responsible for that YouTube money. It's utterly bizarre. Listen to it again.
If it was one person doing it, I would agree with you. I'd be like, yeah, you're right. Going after one guy, small potatoes. There's a lot of these people doing it, making money. All of that money is mine. You understand it? It's literally all mine because it's all my content that's being stolen illegally. I have a legal right to all of that content. I do. So if you add it all together, it's big money. It's big money and big prizes, let me tell you. Because sometimes you can win a ruling, you just do a settlement. I would assume, if I were to ever take this seriously and take it to court, these people do not want to go all the way. Because I will own everything they've ever made. Every dollar they ever made restreaming my content, I will recoup. And then legal fees on top of that. They don't want that, so they're all going to settle. They're all going to hit me with nice, big, juicy settlements just to get this to stop, so they don't have to bleed in court for years after years. They don't have a foot to stand on.
Where's Meth Bear when you need him? Oh my god. Meth Bear, I know it's not Meth Bear's area of expertise. I know Meth Bear does a different sort of kind of, he's like family court sort of law. You know what I mean? He deals with that kind of stuff. He doesn't deal with this sort of like side of the law, you know? But god damn, I'm sure he'd be able to fucking tell us all this is fucking ridiculous. This is like fucking what Phil watched like fucking 10 minutes of Law and Order, but it was on mute. But because he still fucking watched it, he thinks he fucking understands the fucking law and how fucking courts, you know, systems work and all that shit. This is insanity. This is absolute insanity.
No, I don't think that YouTube will demonetize any detractors on July 15th. All YouTube ever does is they have rules, and then they very, very selectively enforce the rules. If there's a big stink about something, sometimes they'll enforce the rules.
Oh my god, what's up?
Thank you very much to Ira for the $5 super chat, who says Phil just described a slap suit and Washington has anti-slap laws in place. There you fucking go. I'm trying to think what slap stands for. Like, shit, I can't remember what it stands for exactly. I've heard of it, but I can't mind, like, exactly, shit, you know, can you do me a favour, Ira, and, like, say what it stands for again? Monkey says he would never willingly give out his own information in Discovery. Oh, he'd be terrified to. Can you imagine that happening? The discovery process, I feel about it. Fuck me, man. The discovery process would fucking just, you know, fuck me, man. That'd be incredible. There we go. But yeah, what does that stand for here? Hold on 2 seconds. Let me search this shit. So hold on. Strategic lawsuit against public participation. There you go, that's what it stands for. Strategic lawsuit against public participation. That's what SLAP stands for. Good stuff indeed. So yeah, that's what it is. Well, Washington, where Phil lives, has anti-slap laws in place. Well, Phil's fucked then, I guess. But as I said, this is all bluster. This is all talk with no substance whatsoever. There's no fucking, like, Phil would have to basically fucking take his entire live streaming platform and move it to a private individual server, and then I'd have to also hope that, you know, every detractor doesn't just fucking restream from the one person that give Phil money.
Very, very selectively enforce the rules. If there's a big stink about something, sometimes they'll enforce the rules. Other times they'll completely ignore rules. It's really stupid, alright? So...
But it's worked out in your favour, Phil. Like, you have benefited from this broken system. You have done a lot of things on YouTube which would, in theory, get you into a lot of fucking trouble, but because YouTube are so fucking, you know, poor with implementing their fucking rules, you have fucking managed to avoid the consequences for your actions.
Yeah, what it is, they already have a policy, and that policy says you cannot upload what they consider to be spam content, regurgitated content, non-original content. What does that mean?
Which, Phil, that basically is your channel. You have 60,000 videos of fucking ridiculous shite on the fucking... on your channel, and most of it's just fucking you falling asleep during gameplay streams.
Literally copying someone else's content and re-uploading it to your channel, live restreaming someone else. It's already not allowed on YouTube. The thing is, YouTube doesn't enforce it. People have been reported a million times. YouTube doesn't enforce any of it.
Oh, Phil said million. That's two.
So now what YouTube is saying is apparently they're going to enforce it. Does that mean anything's going to change? I very much doubt it. Very, very much doubt it. Cydia says no one will pay you a license because the audience of the detractors would ridicule them into oblivion. Why would they know? I'm not an asshole. I wouldn't just have a public listing of those who bought the licenses. That would be a legal contract between me and the streamer. That's it.
I mean, wouldn't it be fucking obvious who has a fucking license? Like, if we see somebody restreaming you after this is put in place, then it'd be kind of fucking obvious, wouldn't it? Also, you have also doxed people before, Phil, who gave you that information. PW Dubs, remember? Gave you the driver's license and you shared that on your fucking moderator Discord?
It wouldn't be known publicly.
Said this game fucking sucks. What a complete waste of time that this was. All right. Today, some shithead hater will take something that I say out of context and
Oh,
All right.
Christ,
Well, I've had
man.
enough talking about that anyway. This is stuff that's behind the scenes stuff. It's you guys like the drama, I don't. All right. I'd much more rather just chill and talk about anything else but this nonsense. Seriously. So, what would you guys like to talk about today? Outside.
Who fucking cares? I think we're done. I think we're fucking done. I assume that's the end of it. I assume that's the end of the fucking ridiculousness of Phil trying his fucking best to. So Phil's now gotten bored of scamming his usual fucking dent heads every single fucking day. Now he's trying his best to scam us. He's trying to scam me and you into fucking paying for a fucking license to fucking re-stream this shite with no legal basis whatsoever. What in the Jesus Christ? Fuck off. Nah, I think we're done. I'm calling it there. I'm fucking tapping out there. Nah. Let's go to live DSP.
Originally, this apparently wasn't in the game, but as more people play, more of these are unlocked. So in reality,
well, isn't that the whole entire premise of Death Stranding? Oh, wait. Did he just fucking understand the whole entire premise of Death Stranding? Where a whole bunch of fucking people playing at the same fucking time, which kind of unlocks a whole bunch of things because everyone's kind of like, even though it's a single player game, effectively you're online, and people's discoveries and their work in the game essentially benefits other people with things like routes and roads and all that shit. And Phil was assuming just understood that now. I don't know. Fuck me, man. It's like Phil just fucking understood it for the first time ever or something. But whatever. Phil's on $200 right now as things stand. Who fucking cares? He hit his fucking goal. Of course he wants more and more and more and more because he's a greedy bastard. That's just fucking typical standard DSP fee. But fuck it, guys. I'm going to wrap things up right there. Thank you for joining me on our glorious triumphant return to DSP Bingo. We're a week away from DSP Bingo. We're back. We won Bingo. We're victorious. And Cat is not crying downstairs. Hooray for that. So there you go. Ira says, so Death Stranding 2, it really doesn't. The game populates stuff and just attaches names to it even if it didn't build it. I see, okay, that's what it is, okay. Yeah, I've never played Death Stranding, but I wasn't aware, but yeah, there you go. But guys, I am going to wrap things up there for some bingo antics today. So tomorrow, same as today, we'll return for some more bingo tomorrow. It'll be a normal 5x5 bingo card tomorrow. Although, yeah, I mean, Tuesday, Phil's not playing a podcast, and Thursday, Phil's not playing a podcast. So those days will be 3x3 cards. But Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we should have full 5x5 cards for us to try and win bingo one, okay? But yeah, I'm going to end how it always ends by putting notorious PIG contributions made by the supremely talented Pixar Animations. But guys, I hope you've all had a very enjoyable fun weekend, and I'm going to wrap up, I'm going to end how it always ends by putting notorious PIG contributions made by the supremely talented Pixar Animations. Is anyone live right now, actually? Is anyone like live restreaming Phil right now, WPIG, for example? No. Is it just Raw Phil and Dark Days Mirror? Play Me Beliefs is live, but they're covering Phil right now, and I tell you what, Martin as well. No, I tell you what, I'm going to redirect you guys to Play Me Beliefs. Yeah.
it's like they say, you don't just dive in.
There you go. So yeah, they're trying, I believe they're trying to get a system set up in place as well. They're trying to, like, you know, see how their system was and all that jazz. I think they're tweaking their settings and that shit, so hopefully they get all that stuff sorted or whatever, you know. But guys, I'm going to wrap things up there. As I said, I'll redirect you guys to Play Me Beliefs. But yeah, I'm going to end how it always ends by putting in today's PIG contributions made by the supremely talented Pixar Animations. Until tomorrow, enjoy the rest of your weekend, guys, and I will catch you all later. Goodbye.
On September 14th, a pre-authorized payment of $16.51 from PayPal.
All right, Luna Mills has tipped me $1.30. It says, "I'm back. What's your favorite type of shower?" When you're showered in money. When you go outside and all of a sudden greenbacks start falling from the sky and you raise your face up, you're like, oh, you start dancing, you go, oh, money, yeah. All right, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but thank you for the first tip of the day. Money, yeah. Money, oh, money, yeah. Money. yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Show me the money. Free. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. And it's gone, just gone like that.